cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Look for it at your local retailers today.
You're tuned in to Tennessee Basketball on the Vol Network.
Tennessee Basketball is about hard work and effort. It's about each man doing his job. We will give our all for Tennessee Basketball today.
Tennessee wins!
This is Big Orange Basketball.
5 games left in their SEC regular season for the Tennessee Volunteers. 3 of those on the road starting this afternoon in College Station against the Texas A&M Aggies. The Vols put together a dominating second-half performance against Vanderbilt last Saturday to rally for a come-from-behind victory. Tennessee will need 2 strong halves to win on the road today against this rugged Aggie squad. Tennessee has enjoyed a week off to rest up and get ready for Texas A&M. A&M had been on a hot streak, winning 5 straight until Mississippi State slowed them down Tuesday night, 70-54 in Starkville. Still, the Aggies are 9-4 in the SEC, and not only battling for the SEC regular season championship, but a double bye in the upcoming conference tournament. This will be a battle between 2 of the best defensive teams and 2 of the best rebounding teams in the SEC. Points will be tough to come by. Another top 10 showdown in the SEC as 6th-ranked Tennessee goes to Aggie Land to face 7th-ranked Texas A&M.
It's time for Bob and Bert on Big Orange Basketball. Exciting play-by-play action of the Tennessee Volunteers on the Vol Network with Bert Bertelkamp and Bob Kessley.
Sponsored by First Horizon, Big Bank Muscle, Small Bank Hustle.
By UT Medical Center, the official healthcare provider of the Vols. UT Medical Center, the region's academic medical center.
By Farm Bureau Insurance, our agents are there when you need them. We're Tennessee's insurance company and the official insurance of the Big Orange.
By Ford, visit your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers.
By the natural gas utilities and pipeline companies in Tennessee.
Natural gas.
And by Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Fans, choose to chill. Coors Light. Celebrate responsibly. Distributed across the Volunteer State by Cherokee Distributing.
Back in 30 seconds.
Tennessee Basketball on 107.7 WIVK is brought to you by Sevier Heights, Aubrey's Restaurant, Volunteer Toyota Dealers, Be the Younger You, Chancey & Reynolds, Fleet Tire, Food City, The Gathering Church, Gus's World Famous Fried Chicken, Quality Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical, Visit My Smokies, Swaggerty Sausage, Tennessee Roofing Specialists, Union Place Bar and Grill, and by Rusty Wallace Family of Dealerships, Honda, Kia, Chevrolet, Nissan, Ford, Toyota, and Hyundai.
Good morning and welcome to Deep in the Heart of Texas as the Tennessee Volunteers take on Texas A&M today. Good morning from College Station. Bob Kessling and Steve Hamer had an early wake-up call today, Steve, and now ready to go for basketball.
Both teams better be ready to go, particularly Tennessee. You better get off to a fast start because this game is going to be exceedingly physical. Coach, Pat Adams came over to us before the game and he said, this is going to be the toughest game. Yeah, this is going to be the toughest game to officiate because of the physicality. So Tennessee's got to settle in, get ready to go, and be ready to play.
We'll set the lineups and tip it off from College Station when we come back in a moment. This is Tennessee Basketball on the Vol Network.
Hello again, this is Matt White with White's Marble Works, your East Tennessee countertop specialist. I want to take a moment to address our awesome builders and contractors and let them know about some exciting things. Our recently completed 20,000 square foot plant is ready to go. We have invested heavily to better serve you and your clients. So if you're weary of extra long lead times or missed deadlines, give us a call for all your countertop needs. We even have special pricing for you high volume builders and dealers out there. Give us a call at 423-337-2138 or visit us online at whitesmarbleworks.com. White's Marble Works, quality stone products since 1870.
Breakfast, brunch, and lunch. Go ahead, name a more iconic trio. We'll wait with the door open and the coffee brewing. Because at First Watch, we're serving up all your brunch favorites and the best of the season, made to order every day from 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Whether or not you start at the crack of dawn with us, we'll leave that up to you. Come visit us in your neighborhood or order online at firstwatch.com and on our app. First Watch. Yeah, it's fresh.
Hey, Ball Nation. Kirby Connell here. For 5 years, my coaches, teammates, and our incredible fans have helped shape my love for baseball in this city. Even through wins and losses, for 5 years, Sevier Heights has helped shape the way I view church. So whether you bleed orange or you're new to Knoxville, if you're looking for a church that loves this city as much as I do, check out Sevier Heights on Alcoa Highway at 9:15 or 11 o'clock on Sunday mornings. And if you're a college student, swing by the Walk Sunday nights at 8. Find out more at SevierHeights.org. Go Vols.
Hey, East Tennessee, it's Scotty McCreary on the flagship station for the Tennessee Volunteers, WIVK.
Tennessee and Texas A&M. Here are the starters. First of all, for Rick Barnes' Tennessee Volunteers. Coach Barnes in his 10th year with Tennessee. We'll start Chaz Lanier at a guard. He's averaging 17.5 points a game, fifth leading scorer in the SEC. Zakai Ziegler, top assist man in the conference, 5'9" senior from Long Island, New York, averaging 13.5 points a game. Igor Milicic, the leading rebounder for Tennessee, as he's hauling in 7.8 a game and also averaging 10.9 points a game. Jemai Meshack at a guard, 6'4", senior from Fontana, California, averaging 6 points a game. Felix Akpara, who banged up his ankle yesterday in practice, but will start today. 6'11" junior from Nigeria, averaging 7.5 points a game, 6.5 rebounds. Now for Texas A&M, coached by Buzz Williams, and this is his 6th season with the Aggies. They've shaken things up in their starting lineup. Zurich Phelps will be the point guard, 6'4", senior transfer from SMU, averaging 14 points a game. Wade Houston is their leading scorer. He's a gunner, 6 foot, a grad student out of Dallas, averaging almost 15 points a game. Solomon Washington gets the start. He's the 6'7" junior from New Orleans, averaging 5 points a game. Anderson Garcia, a rebounding machine, will start at a forward, 6'7" senior from the Dominican Republic, averaging 4.5 points a game. And Henry Coleman, a big banger, 6'8", 220, a grad student from Richmond, Virginia, a transfer from Duke. He's averaging 8 points a game, 5 rebounds. Those are the starters today for Tennessee and Texas A&M.
Great sports traditions have one thing in common: the fans. And at UT, Vol fans have literally had a hand in building what is believed to be the largest and longest running recycling program in college sports history. 30 years. Eastman, Waste Connections, UT Sustainability, and Food City, thank you for supporting such an impactful, sustainable tradition. Since 1993, good sports always give back.
For over 50 years, we've been telling you about the advantages of natural gas, and the story hasn't changed. It's just gotten better. From natural gas home heating to natural gas water heating, cooking and clothes drying, even natural gas logs for your fireplace. There have never been more ways to enjoy Tennessee's fuel of the future.
Natural gas.
Yesterday, today, tomorrow.
This is the Vol Network, and you're listening to Tennessee Basketball with Bob Kessling and Bert Bertelkamp.
Reed Arena sold out today for this 11 a.m. local time start between 6th-ranked Tennessee and 7th-ranked Texas A&M. The starters have been introduced on a blackout day today here at Reed Arena, so all the Tennessee orange really stands out for those here watching the game and rooting on the Volunteers this afternoon. Right now, before we tip it off, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Produced by Learfield. This is the Vol Network.
Your home for the Vols. 107.7 WIVK FM, Knoxville.
A Cumulus Media Station.
WIVK.
Today's Keys to the Game brought to you by Pilot. Every journey's better with a stop at Pilot. See you out here. Steve, give me a couple of keys today.
Yeah, I think first and foremost, you got to take care of the glass on both ends of the floor, Bob, if you want to come away with a victory. And then secondarily, we will win if we take the fight to them. We cannot be intimidated. You can't walk into this raucous crowd, this raucous environment that's in full throat and be intimidated whatsoever. Come out composed and have confidence and expect to win.
Tennessee will be in the road orange with white numerals, traditional road uniforms today, and with this all blackout here at Reed Arena, the Aggies come out in all black with Aggies scripted across the front of their chest with white numerals. Rick Barnes against Buzz Williams, two of the most successful coaches in this league, going head-to-head today. Tennessee comes in 4-4 on true road games, 2-4 at SEC play on the road. Tennessee on the road has had wins against Louisville and Illinois, at Texas, at Oklahoma. Felix Akpara comes out. He'll jump center with Washington. Good officiating crew today. Pat Adams, Bart Lennox, and Chuck Jones. But, Steve, you're right. Pat walked by and said it's going to be a tough one to referee today, and he knows it.
Yeah, he knows
but
that.
But it's going to play a key how they call this game today, too. Are they going to call it tight? Or are they going to let them play a little bit? We'll find out.
And if they're going to be consistent, if it's going to change from first half to the second half.
The opening tap up in the air, and it belongs to Tennessee, and away we go from College Station. Ziegler in front court gives to Lanier. Passed up a three-point shot. Brings it back out front, resets it. Between the circles, Lanier with a left-hand dribble, picks it up out front, and guns it across the key to Ziegler. Now we'll reset. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Taylor picks up Ziegler. He drives in the lane, gives it back to Lanier. Lanier gets around Garcia. Fall-away 10-footer is bouncing no good. Garcia gets the rebound.
Really good-looking set, though.
Here's Taylor quickly in front court, drops it off to Garcia. Garcia back to Phelps. He thought about a three, doesn't take it. Still dribbles, now brings it back out front. Milicic picks up Phelps, and still on the dribble, top of the key. Phelps still dribbling. Now picks it up, gives to Washington. He's going to launch a long three, and he missed it. Rebound down low is going to be controlled by nobody. It goes out of bounds. A battle underneath. Coleman and Ziegler were battling for it. It goes out of bounds. They said Ziegler touched it last.
Well, and right away you see the physicality that Texas A&M has. They really shoved Igor underneath the basket and led to that out-of-bounds set for Texas A&M.
You know, we watched Washington's in warm-ups. He was taking that three-point shot most of the pregame. He only hits 25% of them. He's 10 of 40, so Tennessee, I don't think, was too upset he took that three-point shot.
Yeah, that's definitely not his game. He wants to be physical inside, back you down, get to the rim.
A&M gets the inbounds. 15 seconds in the shot clock. Garcia backing down Akpara. Gets him in the lane. Kicks it out to Taylor. Head fake. Pulls up. Fires inside the arc. Missed it. Rebound goes to Phelps.
Really can't have that if you're Tennessee.
Taylor gets in the lane. Kicks it off. Washington slams it. Driving in from the right side.
And that's the danger, Bob. You give up a couple of offensive rebounds in a row. You don't secure the ball. You give up an easy attack at the rim for Texas A&M.
A&M number one in the conference offensive rebounds, 15 per game. They got about 3 or 4 in that first possession. Ziegler with Washington on him out front. Ziegler. They switch it all the way across the front. Ziegler goes to the right side, top of the key to Milicic. Right side to Ziegler. Ziegler in the corner. Still dribbling. Now gets in the lane. Throws it left side. Meshack. Meshack drives baseline. Shut off. Throws it out front. Stolen. Coleman comes away with it. Gives to Phelps. Back to Coleman, and he slams.
Yeah, not a good start for Tennessee. Tennessee's got to take care of the basketball. They're passing up too many open looks.
Ziegler drives in front court. Had the ball knocked away and stolen. Here comes A&M. They got to run out again. Phelps slams.
We talked about composure. Right there, we're turning the ball over. We're making it easy for A&M.
6-0 Aggies. Ziegler drives to the basket. Kicks it off to Lanier out front. Milicic puts up a three, no good. Phelps rebounds. Here comes Taylor in front court. Drops it off to the trailer Phelps. Phelps will set it up. 17.5 minutes to go, and the Aggies out to a 6-0 lead. Phelps wearing silver shoes to go along with that black uniform. Top of the key whistle, and a holding foul is going to be called away from the ball. And the foul's going to be on Zakai Ziegler for a hold.
Well, I think he was trailing Wade Taylor off of that screen. I guess he got his hands in, but that already sets the precedent. So you can imagine that Coach Barnes is pleading for the same thing on the other end.
Inbounds pass goes to Garcia. Garcia backing down Milicic from the left side. Gets him in the lane. Garcia throws a little hook shot. It's going to bounce around and pop out. Rebound Milicic.
Very fortunate for Tennessee that did not go down.
Milicic gallops in the front court with the ball and hands it to Meshack. Tennessee looking for its first points, trailing 6-0. Meshack, top of the key. Meshack fires the pass in the corner. Lanier turns, fires a three from there and hits.
Well, you know, A&M is playing that pack line defense. They're daring Tennessee to make those threes.
Lanier hits his first of the day, and it's 6-3 A&M. Taylor gives to Coleman. Now they give it to Phelps. Phelps out front to Taylor. Taylor wants a screen. They don't come out, so flip it to Phelps across the key. Phelps working on Meshack. Fires the ball in the corner. Washington puts up a three, missed long, and there's going to be a push-off inside and a foul on Henry Coleman going for the offensive rebound.
Tennessee's going to settle for that three all day long, Bob. Let him have that because they're not very good at, shooting that three. And that's a great box out there by Felix Akpar.
They're only averaging 7 threes a game. And another thing they do very poorly is shoot free throws, last in the league. But Tennessee turns it over. A pass to Lanier stolen by Phelps. Phelps gets the ball in front court. Has the ball knocked away, but he gets it back. Fires it by pass. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Intended for Taylor in the corner. It's good deflection because Taylor was wide open.
Well, live ball turnovers, Bob, is really killing Tennessee right now. We've had that just a couple of times. You got to take care of the basketball, especially early on in the game. Give yourself a chance to stay in this basketball game.
Pharrell Payne now comes in for Texas A&M. C.J. Wiltshire also in. Tennessee gets Jordan Gainey into the game. Inbounds pass comes to Payne. Payne at top of the key to Garcia. Garcia holds it. Pass inside. Payne gets it. Fakes. Fakes again. Goes up and lays it in.
That's too easy. Felix got back underneath the basket. Can't have that.
8-3. A&M leads with 15:50 to go in the first half. Meshack, top of the key. Meshack with Taylor on him. Meshack gives to Igor Milicic. Drives to the basket. His shot's blocked from behind, but they got him with the body. And a foul's going to be on Texas A&M. And the foul's going to be called on Wiltshire. That'll be his first. And Tennessee will go to the line to shoot when we come back. 15:38 to go in the first half here in College Station. With timeout, our score is Tennessee trailing Texas A&M 8-3.
Ball fans, it's Coach Barnes. On the court, our team relies on speed, strategy, and trust, qualities that make a winning team. Off the court, I look for those same qualities to protect my family and my home. That's why I turn to Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee, the official insurance of the Vols. Their agents have a game plan for your auto, home, life, or business insurance needs. Protect what's important to you. Join the Farm Bureau team, because helping you is what they do best. Get a free quote at FBITN.com.
It's Big Orange basketball time. And as the official healthcare provider of the Vols, the University of Tennessee Medical Center is proud to serve you, UT athletes, and Vol fans living in East Tennessee. Like the Vols, we recognize the power of leadership and teamwork to achieve the best results. That's wisdom for your life and wisdom where you live. Visit wisdomnearme.com to find a location near you.
You're tuned in to the Ford F-150 Highlight Show. Go Vols!
Bob, when you talk about all-time bests, you gotta talk about Ford F-150.
F-150 is clutch in big moments.
Power, smart tech, outstanding capability.
That's why it's the best full-size pickup in Tennessee.
Ford F-150 is a slam dunk.
For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Volunteers.
Based on S&P Global Mobility Total U.S. New Vehicle Registrations for the standard full-size pickup segment, RYTD April 2024.
Enjoy the world's most refreshing beer, Coors Light, all season long. Whether you're at Food City Center or hooping it up from home, crack open an ice-cold Coors Light, the official beer of enjoying college basketball wherever you are. When things heat up on the court, Coors Light is there to cool things down. Because it's made to chill. This season, reach for the beer that supports the Vols. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light, proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers. Celebrate responsibly. 21 means 21.
You're tuned in to Tennessee Basketball on the Vol Network.
This copyrighted broadcast and exclusive presentation of Learfield and the Vol Network under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Tennessee. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Tennessee and Learfield Vol Network. Announcers are provided by Learfield Vol Network and approved by the University of Tennessee. Bob Kessling, Steve Hamer filling in today for Bert Bertelkamp. As so far, Texas A&M has had a little more spring in their step in this early morning start. They've outscored Tennessee in the paint 8-0 and 6 points off turnovers as they lead Steve 8-3.
And you expected that, especially after the lackluster performance down in Starkville, Mississippi the other night, where, the Bulldogs kind of had their way with the Aggies. So you knew they were going to come in, try to set the tone right away and be physical. As you just intimated, 8-0 in the paint is not a good recipe for success for Tennessee. You can't have guys that are being backed underneath the basket. You can't give up offensive rebounds leading to easy points.
And the key is Texas A&M has had 8 attempts at the goal, and Tennessee just 3 so far. That leads you back to offensive rebounding. Milicic at the line, a nice drive to the basket. He got fouled. One thing about Igor that has the first free throws on the way and good. One thing you might not realize about him, he's second on this team in assists. He's got 56 behind Ziegler, who's way out in front of him, 187.
He's got a great amount of basketball IQ and basketball savvy. And his role is just monumental, especially in today's game, because he plays so well on both ends of the floor.
He hits both free throws, and it's now 8-5. Phelps gets to Taylor. Taylor trapped. Gives it top of the key, Garcia. Garcia drops it off inside, a whistle, and Payne got the bounce pass, and then he tried to collect himself and travel.
Yeah, that's a really, really good job of Felix Akpara, not leaving his feet on the pump fake and staying on the floor.
Tennessee threw a little half-court trap at Texas A&M, and it works, and now Tennessee brings it across. Ziegler, top of the circle. Ziegler holds it, gives it to Milicic. Milicic takes it right side. Taylor switches out on him. Now to Gainey, top of the key. Gainey at three-point range with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Gainey looks for a pick from Akpara, gets it. Fires it all right side. Ziegler, a long, long three is bouncing no good. Rebound inside, slapped around twice, and Akpara comes up with it. Gives to Ziegler to the basket. Payne blocks his shot. They tip it out, and Gainey saves it. Fires it inbounds to Milicic. What a wild exchange this is.
Good effort on the glass from the Volunteers, though.
Players flying all over the court. Bayshak in the corner. Ziegler fakes the three. Drives against Garcia. Gets in the lane. Drops it off down low. Akpara and a shot clock violation.
But if you're Zakai Ziegler, you got to realize you got to get that off. Your teammates have got to be screaming to you, clock, shot clock, get the shot off.
So Texas A&M forces the turnover. Lanier is coming back into the game, and Mayshak will take a seat. It's 8-5. Texas A&M with the lead. 14:36 to go in the first half. Tennessee going to pick him up full court. This is going to be another three-quarter court trap, actually, as Gainey comes across, gets it. Taylor comes across against Gainey, gives to Phelps. Pull-up baseline jumper is good.
Got Igor off of his feet. Used the head and shoulders fake, got around for a nice little two-pointer.
10-5, Aggies. Here's Ziegler driving in the traffic, kicks it out Lanier. Now to Milicic. He's got open three, and he missed it. Phelps rebounds for Texas A&M. The Aggies have the ball and the lead. Phelps, a little fancy dribbling, but doesn't get him inside. They flip it around, get it down low to Payne against Akpara. Payne fakes, has the ball knocked away, gets it back, looks for help. Still 14 seconds on the shot clock. Fires it cross court to Phelps at three-point range. Phelps, top of the key, double team. Underneath Garcia, fakes, goes up against Milicic, and a head fake, and he scores.
Really good move by Garcia. He's crafty underneath the basket.
12-5, Aggies. Milicic drives, goes to the basket. His shot's blocked by Payne. Phelps comes out of there with it. Gives to Taylor. Taylor explodes to the basket, and he's pushed from behind by Lanier.
Well, and Chaz Lanier really had no choice but to kind of foul him before he got to the basket because he had a full head of steam. But going back to the offensive end, Bob, if you're Igor, you're going to have to go a lot stronger than that. You can't just lay it up in the air and expect these guys not to block the shot.
Washington and Coleman come back in for the Aggies. Kate Phillips comes in for the first time. Felix looked okay with that ankle, didn't he?
He really looked good. He's moving down the floor really well. Just a credit to Chad and Coach G for getting him in shape because he didn't look well last night.
12-5, Texas A&M with the lead and the ball with 13:20 to go in the first half. Taylor's been quiet so far. Drives against Dubar, goes right to the basket and scores. That's went right around it.
Too easy. That's really a straight line drive, no passes. Got right to the basket.
14-5, Texas A&M. Ziegler working on Washington. Fires it left side, Gainey. He fakes the three, can't get it off. Now gives to Dubar, top of the circle. Dubar hands the ball back to Ziegler on the right side. Ziegler spins in the lane, goes up against Phelps. He drops it off down low, and the ball is bobbled out of bounds, but it's knocked out of Cade Phillips' hands. It'll still be Tennessee ball with 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Bob, I really think that Tennessee's passing up some early opportunities. You had Chaz Lanier with the first possession of the game, had a wide open three, hesitant about taking it. You had Gainey here, should have taken that three. Get yourself in a rhythm.
8 seconds in the shot clock. Tennessee will throw it in. Get the ball in bounds to Dubar, now to Phillips. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Phillips to Ziegler, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Ziegler's going to have to shoot it. Ziegler in the lane has the ball knocked away, and a jump ball is going to be called. A jump ball is called as Ziegler got in the lane and spun, and he was tied up by Coleman, I think, and it didn't get the shot off. Would have been a shot clock violation anyway, so A&M's going to get the ball in the alternate possession. That's actually a bonus instead of being a turnover. Now Tennessee will get the arrow coming back the other way next time.
Yeah, they will, but that's just another ugly possession for Tennessee. You got deep into the shot clock, and you didn't get a shot off. You're now 1 of 7 from the field.
A&M trying to get the ball in bounds, and Gainey comes up and steals it, and then he's knocked down, and a foul's going to be called on Wade Taylor. Good hustle by Gainey as he saw that inbounds pass coming, stole it, and then it was knocked down by Taylor, and so it'll be Tennessee basketball.
Well, Tennessee's going to need more of that. You know, the pressure is sort of pseudo. They're not really trying to pressure in full court, but they're opportunistic, and if the pass is there to take, they're going to do it.
14-5, Texas A&M. Lanier's got a wide-open three, and it hits it.
That's good offense right there. Little flare screen for Chaz Lanier to get him wide open.
14-8. Lanier has 2 threes so far in the game. Coleman, top of the key. Gives to Wiltshire. Now to Taylor out front. Taylor gets a screen, drives against Dubar, pulls up and fires. No good. And the ball actually hit the top of the backboard. I think it was deflected by Dubar. And Lanier comes out of there on the rebound. Gainey pulls up. He's got a long three. That's going to be way off the mark. And a rebound goes to Taylor. A&M's got the ball. Taylor, top of the key. Gets to Wiltshire. Pulls and fires a three. Good.
That's now 34 of his 37 attempts have come from the three-point line. So he's a marksman. He's just going to come in and shoot the three.
He didn't hesitate. Coming off that screen, 17-8, Texas A&M. Meshack between the circles. Meshack, a lot of dribbling. Gives it now finally to Phillips, now out front. Lanier, top of the key. Babaseki's got him, loops it down low. Phillips now gives to Gainey, drives to the basket, puts it up, no good, but a foul is going to be called on Texas A&M, and the foul underneath is going to be called on Washington. That'll be his first. Takes us to a media break. 11:29 to go in the first half. Texas A&M has the early lead over Tennessee, 17-8.
From the practice court to the free throw line, our attitude is always the same. Confidence and commitment can turn dreams into reality. Where there's a dream, there's a way. And that's First Horizon's philosophy. Big bank muscle, small bank hustle. First Horizon Bank, proudly serving Big Orange Country for over 160 years. It's no wonder First Horizon is the official bank of Tennessee Athletics.
Hey, Big Orange fans, it's Stir the Perk. Real ball fans know there's no better place to gear up for the game than Dick's Sporting Goods. We've got everything you need to show your Tennessee pride. From the court to the diamond, Dick's has all the gear to dominate your play. From bats to cleats, Dick's has you covered. Best brands, best gear, best selection, only at Dick's. Your season starts here. Visit your local store today or shop online at Dicks.com. Dick's Sporting Goods, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
UT fans know it takes teamwork to win. And when you choose Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, you can get it all. Medical, dental, vision, and wellness from a mission-driven company that has been right here for over 75 years. So you get the simplicity of one card and the peace of mind of one team working together for your health wherever you go. Now that is a huge win. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee.
The forward starts here, then sets a pick at the top of the meat department. Now move baseline to the produce section and look for the man cutting straight through the checkout lane.
Hey, Coach Barnes, do you carry that whiteboard with you everywhere?
Hey, whether we're at the Food City Center or here at our local Food City, success happens when quality ingredients and great preparation come together. Food City, official supermarket of the Vols.
From Deer Lodge to Ducktown, you're listening to the Tennessee Volunteers on the Vol Network.
Hey fans, it's Sirius XM. You get it all and all at the press of a button. Listen to your kind of music, commercial free, plus everything entertainment, every kind of comment, and of course, coverage of every major sport, including the Tennessee Volunteers. So tune in the best of the best. Bob Kessling with Steve Hamer. Tim Berry is engineering. Dave Jeffries at Master Control. And Bobby Rader today filling in for John, who's got baseball duties today. Tennessee so far struggling offensively. 2 of 9 from the field, 22%, and both field goals are by Chaz Lanier, 3-pointers. A&M, meanwhile, is 8 of 13, 61% from the floor. And, Steve, they've outscored Tennessee in the paint 12-0.
And what's aided A&M, you know, with all that they're doing, they have 8 points off of Tennessee's 5 turnovers. So Tennessee is having live ball turnovers, really propelling A&M to get up in the floor, get up and down the floor with layups and dunks and everything else. You limit the turnovers, and it's a reasonably close game. Tennessee's got to settle in. This is still a long time to go before halftime. Little bits at a time. Do the right thing every possession. Get yourself back into it.
So Tennessee will go to the line to shoot a couple of free throws. It'll be Jordan Gainey. Gainey is the 78% free throw shooter. Hadn't scored yet today. This is his first free throw on the way, and it's good. Gainey's first point. Gainey third on this team in assist and fourth in scoring. Been a pretty good all-around player for Tennessee off the bench. Second free throw is good by Gainey. 17-10 now with those 2 free throws. Full court pressure now by the Volunteers. A&M breaks it, gets it to Taylor, and he fires the pass to Obaseki in front court. Lanier guards him. Tennessee's man-to-man this trip. Obaseki still dribbles out front and now gets it to Taylor. Taylor back to Obaseki. Drives on Lanier. Can't get in. Now he stops in the lane. Has the ball knocked away, and he dribbled it off his foot. Gainey comes up with it.
Great defense by the Volunteers.
Gives it to Dubar, and now to Gainey. Tennessee down 17-10 with the ball. Phillips hands it back to Lanier. Lanier, left side, Meshack. Under 11 minutes to go in the first half. Lanier on the hash mark, drops it off down low. Meshack, double team, needs help. Fires a pass inside, and it goes to Dubar, puts the shot up, missed it. And here comes Texas A&M back the other way.
Again, you got to go stronger to the basket if you're Tennessee.
A&M gets the ball to Washington. Washington across the lane. Fall-away shot blocked by Phillips. And Tennessee's got the ball. Great play by Phillips. Blocked that fall-away.
Really good effort. Held his ground, built a wall, and stayed there.
Lanier pulls up, launches a 3. Good.
He's feeling it right now. Keep feeding Chaz Lanier.
His third three-pointer. 17-13. A&M by 4. Lanier has 9 points, all from three-point range. We're halfway through the first half. Wiltshire, top of the key to Taylor. Taylor working on Meshack, stays right with him. Now Phillips slides out and fouls him.
Well, you really like the effort from Cade Phillips to hedge on that ball screen, but it was preached to him last night in film study, yesterday in practice in Knoxville. Don't overhedge, because Wade Taylor has that propensity to come around looking to draw the foul, and that's exactly what he did right there.
A&M brings 4 fresh players into the game. Hayden Hefner is one of those, and Garcia is back. And so is Phelps, who has it out front. 17-13, a throwaway as Ziegler comes up with a steal. Fires a pass ahead to Meshack, left-hand layup, no good, but Dubar follows and lays it in.
Well, I think that pass was initially intended for Darlington Dubar, but Meshack came and took it away. Great job of turning defense to offense.
So now Tennessee has fought back, and they've cut this thing down to 2. Here's Phelps kicking it off in the corner. Driving is Washington. Out front, Garcia. Garcia drops it off. Right wing to Payne. Payne back out front, Phelps. Phelps, free throw line extended. Pull-up jumper is good. He's a great scorer.
He is a great scorer, but Tennessee did a really good job of taking away the 3. A&M really doesn't have too many three-point shooters on the floor right now other than Hefner.
19-15 A&M, 9 minutes to go. First half. Gainey gives it top of the key to Phillips. Phillips left side, Dubar. Dubar drives across the lane, little right-hand hook shot, short. Rebound Garcia.
Don't mind that look, though, Bob. That's a really good look. Good dribble drive.
Phelps in front court, picks up his dribble, gives to Payne. Top of the key. Meshack has him there, now to Hefner. He's a good outside shooter. Garcia gets the handoff. He's still in front of the hash mark. Gives it down low to Payne. Payne trying to back in Meshack. Can't, but he gets it out to Phelps. His 3 is short. Rebound slapped around and controlled by Washington. A&M another possession on an offensive rebound.
Tennessee did everything except corral that basketball.
Garcia top of the circle. Passes it down low to Payne. Payne is going to be fouled by Meshack. A reach in and a hold, and Meshack will pick up his first foul.
Did a really good job, A&M, of really getting what they wanted. That mismatch on the inside, and all Meshack had to do was grab and hold on to.
That's the 4th foul on Tennessee, and A&M has 4 as well. 8:18 to go in the first half. Payne gets the inbounds almost in the corner. Trying to back down Dubar. Gets it out to Phelps. He puts up a long 3, and he missed it. Rebound, banged around. Payne comes up with it. Another offensive board for the Aggies. Phelps thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Gets it down low, Garcia. And now Phelps puts up another 3. That's short. Rebound goes to Ziegler. Ziegler runs the other way. Ziegler now pulls it up, gives to Meshack. Down the lane, throws up a layup, missed it. Meshack was going 100 miles an hour. Now a foul in backcourt as Meshack and Hefner went flying. Let's see who they called the foul on.
I think they're going to call that on Jamal Meshack. He kind of
they're going to review it.
They're going to review it. Yeah, he impeded the progress of Hefner.
It'll take us to a breakdown. They'll go to the monitor as the play was coming the other way, and Meshack and Hefner were under the basket, tangled up. We'll see what they come up with. 7:48 to go first half. With timeout, our score is Texas A&M 19 and Tennessee 15.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the 2 friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million? All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Hey, Vol Nation, it's Coach Rick Barnes. After a number of years on Rocky Top, I look back on the journey it's been so far. From the rush of the SEC tournament to the quiet intensity of Monday practice, success is in the details. The folks at Pilot know a thing or two about that. They're out here day and night to help you make the most of every mile. Just like things are always better in that Tennessee Orange, every journey's better with a stop at Pilot. See you out here.
It's the Ford F-Series Highlight Show. Go Vols.
Bob, let's talk about how Ford F-150 and Super Duty stay at the top of their game.
With all that power, smart tech, and outstanding capability that are designed to help you stay in the zone.
And they keep raising their game.
That's why for 47 consecutive years, Ford F-Series is America's best-selling truck.
Time to bring home a champion.
For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Volunteers.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
Basketball games at Food City Center are an experience unlike any other. Just over the mountain in North Carolina, it's a destination that takes entertainment to a higher elevation. Treat yourself to an unforgettable getaway in Cherokee, North Carolina. Enjoy resort accommodations, celebrity chef restaurants, world-class golf, exciting shows, shopping, and so much more. Book your stay at visitcherokeenc.com and take in all the sights of the Great Smoky Mountains. Cherokee Resorts and Entertainment, official partner of the Tennessee Volunteers.
This is Tennessee basketball coach Rick Barnes, and you're listening to Tennessee Basketball on the Vol Network.
Monday nights, join the Vol Network for Calhoun's on the River for Vol calls. as we'll talk Tennessee basketball and other spring sports. As Coach Rick Barnes, Coach Kim Caldwell will join us. Vol Calls, weekly radio call-in show for the Tennessee Volunteers and Lady Vols, Monday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time from Calhoun's on the River here on the Vol Network. Bob Kessling and Steve Hamer are with you for an early start today here at Texas A&M. Started at 11 a.m. And A&M got off to a quick start, 6-0. And Tennessee's been playing catch-up ever since. Aggies led 17-8. And Tennessee then was able to cut it down to 17-15. Right now, it's 19-15. But, Steve, this has been a high-energy, high-intensity basketball game, kind of like we expected.
We did expect this. And, you know, one of the things that Tennessee's done well, especially since the last media timeout, is they have 0 turnovers. They've attacked the glass more. To this point in the game, Tennessee's got 4 attempts from the free throw line.
After review, the call would stand as a common foul on red 15.
So they said red.
I think they're calling that on Jamal Meshack.
All right, so they're calling orange red. Yeah. So the foul is on Meshack. So it'll be A&M ball, 7:48 to go in the first half, and the Aggies still lead 19-15. The Aggies have led from the very start. Tennessee in this three-quarter court trap. Hefner gets it in front court, gives to Taylor. And now Tennessee will settle back into a man-to-man. Taylor, who's been pretty quiet so far. Garcia gets it top of the key. His three is good. He's only hit 9 on the season. That rattled home.
Well, and Tennessee's going to give him that all day long because he doesn't shoot the ball from the arc, behind the arc very well.
22-15. Aggies up by 7. Ziegler left side. Pulls out Lanier. He's open. Fires a 3 and hits again.
Really good offense. Confused A&M because they're playing that pack line defense. Wide open 3 for Chaz.
He's got 4 of them now in the first half. Here's a 3-pointer outside by Taylor. No good. And Akpara snatches the rebound.
Good, clean defensive set for Tennessee.
22-18. Ziegler with the ball. They weave it out front. Milicic gives to Lanier. Lanier with Anderson on him. And he drives right around and goes to the basket and slams with the left hand. Woo! 14 points for Lanier. A left-hand slam with authority. He went right around one of the best defensive players in the league.
What a finish.
Gets it inside to Hefner. Now to Taylor. Tennessee's cut it down to 2. Right side, Hefner. Holds it. Gives it down low to Payne on the right block. Works against Akpar, and they take it right away from him.
Great help side defense there by Gainey.
Ziegler fires for the lead, and he hits a 3 out front.
Tennessee has settled in, and you see the fruits of their efforts on the defensive pack line.
Tennessee leads for the first time today, 23-22 on the Ziegler three-pointer. Here's Taylor. Tennessee's defense has really picked up. Garcia, another 3. That's good again. Garcia has only hit 9 coming into the game. He hits back-to-back 3s, and A&M back in front, 25-23. Gainey gets it right side to Ziegler. Ziegler, down low, Milicic. Can't get a shot off, back to Ziegler. Ziegler lost it on the dribble. Taylor steals it, fires a pass ahead to Phelps. Phelps drops it off. Garcia lays it in.
Another one of those unforced errors. Careless turnovers by Tennessee. Got to take care of the ball.
27-23, Aggies back in front. Ziegler with Hefner on him. Ziegler. Free throw line, drops it off down low. Milicic against Taylor. He's double teamed. Throws it back out, Ziegler. Now Lanier, open 3. Good again.
Just find number 2. That's all
shooting practice for him. 5 3-pointers in this first half. And it's a 1-point game. 27-26. Here's Taylor driving to the basket, and Milicic bumps him. I'm telling you what, Lanier looks like he's got his eyes closed firing those up, and they're not even hitting the rim, not even close.
Well, he's had a real good mindset since he got on the plane yesterday. Just a man about his business. Went through a walkthrough today. Tennessee didn't have a shoot-around because of the early game, and he's just been locked in from the very get-go.
17 points and a left-handed slam. It'll be Texas A&M ball. 6th foul on Tennessee. And the Aggies have 4. 5 minutes exactly to go in the game. They lob it to Carter, who goes back in the backcourt to get a Jace Carter into the game. Carter will give to Taylor. 27-26. Aggies by 1. Taylor fires to Carter, right wing, puts up a 3, and he rattles it. No good. Long rebound, banged around. Akpar runs it down in the corner, gives to Ziegler. Fires the left side. Lanier catches, fires. No good. Rebound this time, Taylor. Lanier missed everything. That might have slipped out of his hand. Taylor trying to drive to the basket, and he's going to be fouled by Ziegler. Second foul on Ziegler.
Coach Barnes is especially upset at Pat Adams there because, you're just playing defense. They got their feet tangled just a little bit, and now Wade Taylor's going to go to the free throw line. He's drawn 3 fouls already. He's not even trying to get to the basket. He's trying to draw fouls.
And he's done it well. Taylor will go to the line as Ziegler has to sit down for the last 4:36, you would guess, of this half. Taylor to the line. Dynamic score. Averaging almost 15 points a game. And he's an 87% free throw shooter who misses the front end. Rebound goes to Milicic. Tennessee with the ball with a chance to take the lead. Gainey's running the point now. Milicic holds it. Milicic backdoor. Gainey goes to the basket, throws it up and in.
Great backdoor cut. Great vision from Igor Milicic. A great pass to Jordan Gainey.
What a finish by Gainey. Had to kind of corkscrew around to get it up over the front of the rim. Now Taylor dribbles the ball off his foot. They said Gainey hit it last.
Really like the way Jordan Gainey's playing right now. He's accepting the challenge of guarding Wade Taylor. That's a tough challenge, but, man, he's playing well defensively and offensively.
Phillips is coming in, and Akpar is going to take a seat. 28-27. Tennessee up by 1 with 4:09 to go in the first half. They throw it way into backcourt to Taylor, and Taylor will work it up. Taylor's only scored 2 points so far in the first half. Taylor kicks it off in the corner. There's another 3. Good this time. As Carter comes in, and he's taken 2 3-pointers already. 30-28. A&M back out in front by 2 with 3:45 to go. Lanier gives to Milicic. Milicic drives on Hefner. Throws it cross court. Gainey back out. Lanier. Back to Gainey in the corner. Gainey. Back out front, Meshack. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Lanier pulls up, fires a 3. Good again. Man alive.
He is smoking right now. I'm telling you, the kid is in his zone.
He's got 6 3-pointers here in the first half, and Tennessee back in front 31-30. What a half by Chaz Lanier, and there's still 3 minutes to go in it. Tennessee by 1. Taylor drives against Gainey, gets in the lane, and draws a foul.
Well, I think Pat Adams is going to get yet another earful from Coach Barnes. I'm telling you, that's his 4th drawn foul, and it's great defense. That's really, really good defense there.
A lot of contact, though, and they called the foul. 3:11 to go, and a media break, the under 4 break. Timeout here in College Station. Tennessee now has gone back out in front. They lead Texas A&M 31-30. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee Basketball on the Vol Network.
It's Toyota truck and all-wheel drive season with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, including the best-selling Toyota Camry. It's all hybrid all the time with available all-wheel drive. Now through March 3rd, get 4.99 APR financing on Camry or lease a Camry LE from just $289 a month for 39 months with $32.99 due at signing with approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, ladies, if you want to play well, you need to pick well.
Coach Caldwell, are you saying we need to set better picks?
I mean picking healthful foods to eat better and be your best. At Food City, their Pick Well program makes eating healthy easy. Just look for any of the 7 Pick Well shelf tags like Heart Healthy or Dietitian's Pick and more in-store and online. You can't play well unless you pick well, only at Food City, the official supermarket of the Lady Vols.
Does life feel heavy sometimes? Lay your burden down and give it to God. The Gathering Church is a community of believers who are not here to fix you, but to help you receive the love that God wants you to have. It's never too late. Jesus still saves, heals, delivers, prospers, and He cares for you. Prayer service at 9:30 a.m., teaching at 10:30. Visit online at thegatheringfamily.com, or better yet, come in person. All are welcome at The Gathering. You're not alone. You can make this place your home.
107.7 WIVK.
We've had 3 lead changes in the game. We've been tied once. And Tennessee and Texas A&M really having a battle here, which is what we expected right now. It is Tennessee leading 31-30, although this stat sheet says it's 31-28. I would guess this is wrong.
I think so, but I'll take this one, right?
Yeah,
we'll take this one as the official.
Yeah.
But, you look at the fact that Tennessee is slowly getting into foul trouble, Bob. Zakai Ziegler's got a couple of fouls. And Gainey has a couple of fouls as well. And you look at A&M, right? You look at Wade Taylor IV. He has drawn 6 fouls in about 17 minutes of play. 6 fouls. Again, he's not necessarily looking to get to the basket to score. He is just looking to be opportunistic to draw fouls. That's in the scouting report. Everybody knows it in the league, and it's depending on how the officials call the game. And today, they're giving him the benefit of every call.
Taylor will go to the line with a chance to put his team in front as Tennessee leads 31-30. Taylor is an 87% free throw shooter. Missed the front end of a 1-and-1 earlier. Now he's got a chance to go to the line and tie this thing up. Taylor out of Dallas, Texas. He scored over 1,900 points in his career. Missed a couple of games this year with some injuries. Taylor at the line. First free throw on the way. Good. That's his 3rd point. We're tied at 31.
And he often uses this, Bob, as a way to get himself going, especially when he's struggling from the perimeter. Get to the line, see something going through the basket.
It's a both. 4 points for Taylor. And the Aggies jump back in front. 32-31. Gainey across the line. Ziegler on the bench with those 2 fouls. Meshack playing with 2 fouls. Left side, Lanier. Lanier playing with a red-hot right hand. He's got 20 first-half points. Lanier still dribbles out front. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Gainey out front. Meshack trying to get the ball. Now Gainey drives, baseline, pulls up. Shots blocked by Phelps. A&M comes out of there with it. Pass in the corner. They go to Carter. Carter back to Taylor. His 3 is no good. They bat the rebound. It's slapped around and finally controlled by Lanier.
Great job of collective team rebounding by Tennessee.
Lanier drives to the baseline. Shut off. Loops it back out front to Phillips. Phillips gives to Gainey. Right side. Milicic, a 3 is good.
Good ball reversal from Tennessee. Got it all the way around the perimeter. Made the A&M defense shift. Wide open 3.
Milicic gets his first 3-pointer of the day. And Tennessee leads again 34-32. Taylor, double team, gets the ball to Coleman. Coleman whistle, and he traveled with it, sure did. Tried to put it on the floor, and he took an extra step.
Well, you see the difference there with Kate Phillips. When he hedged, he stayed, didn't overcommit. Solid trap on Wade Taylor led to a turnover.
Tennessee by 2. 34-32, and Tennessee has the ball with 2 minutes to go. Meshack trapped at midcourt, and a foul is going to be called on a reach-in. They had him trapped, and they're going to say Washington reached in and fouled him.
Well, I think that foul was probably called by Coach Barnes, right? Because, he's been on the officials all day long about getting, equality in terms of the foul count.
So Meshack has got a cut. So now he's gone down to Chad Newman, the Tennessee trainer. And they will try and put a Band-Aid on that and get us ready to go.
No blood, no foul? Well, is that the key today, Bob?
Well, you better not be timid in this game. You better not be timid. A&M jumped out 6-0, so Tennessee fell into a big hole early. Tennessee trailed 14-5. And then they trailed 17-8, battled back, and eventually took the lead when Chaz Lanier hit a 3-pointer, 23-22, and then it's been back and forth ever since.
Well, this is the second consecutive game that Tennessee's had a player go 20-plus in the first half of a game, as Zakai Ziegler did it last week against Vandy.
Tennessee with the ball. Meshack, 1:48 to go in the half. Tennessee's up by 2. Phillips gives to Milicic, now to Lanier. Lanier, bump, pass down low. Phillips backs in, has the ball knocked away. It's loose. They dive on it. Meshack comes out of there with it, but it's going to be a shot clock violation. Don't get it off in time. Gainey hit it, but it was too late.
Well, and you saw Chaz Lanier. He was hesitant about shooting that, but when you're shooting it that way, Bob, you don't have to tell me to put it up. With Chaz, you certainly hope that he would have got that one off.
Goaltending, the play will be reviewed.
So a goaltend.
No, I think they're going to call that shot clock violation, but they're looking to see.
Well, that's not what he said, I don't think.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. Shot clock violation. That call is confirmed.
Okay, it is a shot clock violation. He first said goaltend, and it was a shot clock violation. So A&M will get the ball back with 1:32 remaining. And it's 34-32. Tennessee with the lead.
Bob, Tennessee's really done a nice job of just settling into this basketball game. You see the experience on full display. They didn't get rattled early, going down 17-8. They're right back where they want to be.
When you look at Texas A&M, they've got a couple of three-pointers from Garcia. That's not his game. They got one from Carter. That's not his game. Taylor has been really held to just 4 points. Tennessee's done a nice job on him. Top of the key, Payne kicks it off. Garcia takes the three, doesn't take this one, gives to Taylor. Tennessee's really recovering great on defense. Taylor drives, gets to the basket, puts it off the glass, no good, and the ball is tapped to the corner and knocked out of bounds by Lanier. He was battling down low with Payne, and it'll be Aggie ball.
Yeah, I thought Chaz Lanier could have corralled that instead of slapping the ball out. You got to collectively get that. If you're Chaz, that leaves Texas A&M with a second chance here.
Texas A&M's going to take a timeout. They have the ball with 20 seconds on the shot clock and 1:01 to go on the game clock. Tennessee leading 34-32. This season, enjoy and celebrate with the great refreshing beverages that support University of Tennessee athletics. Light and crisp, truly hard seltzer. Twisted tea, real brewed iced tea with a twist of lemon. Coors Light, choose chill. Dos Equis, go for dose. And the brand new Vol Lager from Yeehaw Brewing Company. Distributed across the Volunteer State by Cherokee Distributing. Remember, celebrate responsibly, and 21 means 21. 34-32. It's been a good one today. Again, you talk about these teams 1 and 2 really in the league in defense, and it's kind of like they're looking at each other in the mirror when they're playing against each other.
Well, in 34-32, both teams try to limit you as much as you possibly can from getting easy opportunities at the rim, on the perimeter, three-point line, and this is on full display today. Again, tight ball game is what you expected coming into this matchup.
A&M to get it in bounds. They get it to Payne. Payne hands it back to Phelps. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Phelps pulls up, fires over Milicic. Short. Rebound slammed around, and it's knocked out of bounds. Let's see who they're going to call it off. Gainey, I believe. That's true. He was battling with Carter. So it is off Gainey.
Again, yet another chance for A&M. Tennessee's got to corral the basketball. You got to go up. You got to be physical. You got to wedge people out.
20 seconds on the shot clock. 52 seconds on the game clock. Tennessee leads by 2. 34-32. Garcia gets the inbounds pass, top of the key. Garcia fires the ball to Taylor. Taylor drives, gets in against Gainey, and throws the ball into the Tennessee bench.
Really good defense by Jordan Gainey. Outstanding defense.
Taylor thought he was going to get to the basket. Gainey cut him off, and then Taylor tried to throw the ball into the corner, and there was nobody there. It goes into the Tennessee bench. Now the Vols will have it with 43.9 seconds remaining.
Well, Bob, you got a chance if you're Tennessee to get a 2-for-1 right here with the shot clock.
So they're trying to figure out if each team has 5 players on the floor, which they do. Milicic throws it in bounds to Lanier. Lanier gives to Gainey, and Gainey will bring it up. Gainey flips it to Lanier. Lanier, 20 first-half points. It's been red hot. Meshack on the right wing. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Now to Milicic. Milicic backdoor cut. Lanier gets it. They swing it around. Milicic gets it back out front. Right side, Lanier pulls up from the corner. A two is on the way, and that's good.
I mean, as soon as it leaves his fingertips, you think that it's going in every single time.
Lanier's just been incredible. Top of the key, Phelps. Phelps drives in traffic, gets to the basket. His shot's blocked down low by Phillips, but the A&M saves it in the corner. Carter gets it to Taylor, misses the jumper, and that's how the half comes to a close. As Tennessee riding the red-hot shooting of Chaz Lanier, who was 8 of 10 from the floor in the first half with 22 points. 22 of Tennessee's 36. At halftime, the Tennessee Volunteers on the road lead Texas A&M. Our score from College Station is Tennessee 36, Texas A&M 32. Scores and highlights coming up next. This is Tennessee Basketball on the Vol Network.
Nothing makes sports better than mouth-watering food. Drive down Sutherland Avenue or Lovell Road. Pull over to that fresh, amazing smell coming from Gus's world-famous fried chicken, and you'll find that out for a fact. Gus's still fries chicken the way it was meant to be, using their proprietary 50-year-old recipe out of Mason, Tennessee. It's so good that GQ magazine named Gus's one of the top 10 meals worth flying for in the U.S. If you love fried chicken, and what Vol fan doesn't, you have to try Gus's world-famous fried chicken. Game day packs and catering available. Open 7 days a week.
Time is a funny thing. Sometimes you want to pause it, reverse it, or even speed it up. But all time is precious. And at East Tennessee Children's Hospital, we value your time. That's why we have 4 convenient urgent care locations in Knoxville, Alcoa, Powell, and Sevierville, staffed with pediatric experts available nights and weekends. Save time when your child needs immediate care with East Tennessee Children's Hospital Urgent Care.
At McKinnish Law Group, they believe that every client deserves dedicated, personalized legal support. Whether you're facing a divorce, trying to obtain Social Security disability benefits, or navigating a criminal case, their experienced attorneys are here to stand by your side. With a reputation for results and a commitment to your success, McKinnish Law Group is your trusted partner in the legal system. Visit McKinnishLaw.com. All people are equal before the law. A good attorney makes a difference.
107.7 WIVK.
Tennessee withstood an early surge by Texas A&M, then rode the hot right hand of Chaz Lanier to the lead here at halftime. Tennessee leads Texas A&M at the half, 36-32. Bob Kessling, Steve Hamer back with you. Chaz Lanier, there are not enough adjectives to describe his first half, as Lanier led Tennessee with 22 points, and Lanier in the first half was 6 of 7 from three-point range. And he also had 3 rebounds. Tennessee was able to ride that hot shooting. Stephen, when you look at it, they didn't panic. They just kept playing defense. Texas A&M cooled off a little bit. They've done a great job on Wade Taylor. Taylor is only 1 of 7 from the floor, and he was one of the guys they focused on early in the game. And for Taylor, he's got 1 field goal and 3 free throws in the game. So it's been a really good defensive effort for Tennessee to have this lead at halftime, 36-32.
Tennessee did a great job of withstanding that early onslaught from Texas A&M. You know, you go back and you look at when Tennessee was down 17-8. Texas A&M scored 17 points in the first 7-8 minutes of this basketball game, Bob. They ended up with 15 points over the last 12-13 minutes. So Tennessee effectively did an outstanding job of playing good defense and playing even better offense, taking great shots. So if you took away some of Tennessee's turnovers, Bob, you know, the lead may be greater. But even now, Tennessee, 5 turnovers within the first few minutes of the game. They have 7. Texas A&M has 7. So did a great job of getting themselves settled into this basketball game. At halftime here in College Station, Tennessee leads Texas A&M 36-32.
You're listening to college basketball's most complete network coverage, University of Tennessee Basketball on the Vol Network. with network host John Wilkerson and featuring Bert Bertelkamp and Bob Kessling.
Sponsored by Ford. Visit your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers.
By First Horizon Bank. Big bank strength, small bank savvy. The official bank of the Vols.
By Axel Logistics. Build your empire.
By Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. Complete coverage for every phase of life.
By the natural gas utilities and pipeline companies in Tennessee.
Natural gas.
By ServPro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration across Big Orange Country.
And by Twisted Tea, the original hard iced tea with a twist of lemon. Keep it twisted, Tennessee. Distributed across Tennessee by Cherokee Distributing.
Back in 30 seconds.
Tennessee Basketball on 107.7 WIVK is brought to you by The Gathering Church, Volunteer Toyota Dealers, Enrichment Federal Credit Union, Tennessee Roofing Specialists, Be the Younger You, Covenant Health, Sevier Heights, Beatty Chevrolet, Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union, Food City, Quality Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Visit My Smokies, Lazy Days RV, and by First Watch, the Daytime Cafe, and Gaddy's Pizza.
March Madness begins March 18th, but the February frenzy SEC style is very much underway, as evidenced by the first half in College Station, where at the half, Tennessee leads A&M 36-32. Back at the Big Orange scoreboard, I'm Bobby Rader. Tuesday night, Tennessee visits LSU. Game time is 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. All network coverage at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central Tuesday from the Pete Maravich Assembly Center in Baton Rouge. On this Saturday at Reed Arena in College Station, at the half, Tennessee 36, Texas A&M 32. Before we go any further, let's take 10 seconds for station identification. That's 10 seconds for station ID from Learfield. This is the Vol Network.
You're tuned in to the Ford F-150 Highlight Show. Go Vols!
Bob, when you talk about all-time bests, you gotta talk about Ford F-150.
F-150 is clutch in big moments.
Power, smart tech, outstanding capability.
That's why it's the best full-size pickup in Tennessee.
Ford F-150 is a slam dunk.
For the latest offers, go to buyfordnow.com or see your local Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of the Volunteers.
Based on S&P Global Mobility Total U.S. New Vehicle Registrations for the standard full-size pickup segment RYTD April 2024.
The flagship station for the Tennessee Volunteers.
107.7 WIVK-FM, Knoxville.
A Cumulus Media Station. WIVK.
As leaders in disaster cleanup and restoration, headquartered in Tennessee, pros at ServPro are prepared for anything. Whether it's fire damage, water damage, or cleaning up after a big wind, you can count on ServPro to help make it like it never even happened. With more than 50 locations across Tennessee, they've got Vol Nation and their businesses covered. Call them at 1-800-SERVPRO, proud sponsor of the Tennessee Volunteers. ServPro, independently owned and operated.
Smith dribbles to the top of the key and lets it fly, and it's no good. Oh, but wait, he was fouled. They'll have another chance to win. Hey, you know what this reminds me of, Bob?
The game against State last year?
Nope, the bonus scratch instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. They give you 2 chances to win, one on the front of the ticket and one on the back.
Okay, that's random.
Play the bonus scratch instant games today for your chance at up to $500,000. The Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Whew, that's good. Yeehaw Brewing Company is the exclusive craft beer of the Vols. Founded by UT alumni, we've created an experience that feels just like home. And as the official watch party for Tennessee Athletics, our tap rooms make the best place to cheer on the Vols. Visit yeehawbrewing.com to find the location or beer near you. Yeehaw, go Vols.
It's time to join Farm Bureau Insurance for a drive around the SEC, proudly covering over 2 million homes, autos, and small businesses across the state. Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee, Tennessee's insurance company, and the official insurance of the Vols.
At the half, Tennessee leads Texas A&M at Reed Arena 36-32. Back at the Big Orange scoreboard, I'm Bobby Rader. It's one of 4 SEC games in the afternoon session. At 1 o'clock, just now tipping off, in Norman, Oklahoma, the Sooners take on Mississippi State. Mississippi State with back-to-back wins over ranked teams. And for the Sooners, a 5-game losing streak. Later this afternoon at 3:30 in Nashville, Ole Miss and Vanderbilt. Georgia plays at Auburn. Tonight, it will be Florida at LSU. Another battle of ranked teams, number 17 Kentucky at number 4 Alabama. 15th ranked Missouri plays at Arkansas tonight at 8. And in Columbia, South Carolina, the Gamecocks still looking for their first SEC win. Will take on Texas at 8:30. Halftime in College Station, Tennessee leads A&M 36-32 as you listen to Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Look for it at your local retailers today.
Hey friends, Gene Cougar Morse at Rusty Wallace Nissan, and you know what they say, when you love something, you'll do anything to make it yours. Well, guess what? This February, fall in love with a Rogue, a Kicks, a Sentra, or a Pathfinder, and drive home with a deal that'll make your heart skip a beat. And to make it even sweeter, every car comes with our no-charge 200,000-mile warranty because we believe love should last. So skip the flowers and the chocolates and come on over to Rusty Wallace Nissan, where love and deals are in the air. So shop in those Cupid's car deal socks at RustyWallaceNissan.com.
Hey East Tennessee, it's Kane Brown on the flagship station for the Tennessee Volunteers, 107.7 WIVK.
Number 6 Tennessee leads number 7 A&M at the half, 36-32. Let's take a look at the halftime stats. Back to Reed Arena. Here's Bob.
Thanks a lot, Bobby. 7 lead changes in the first half. A&M jumped out to a 6-0 lead, and Tennessee eventually caught them and took the lead 23-22, and it's been back and forth ever since. Tennessee has its biggest lead of the game right now at halftime, 36-32. Tennessee for the game in the first half, 12 of 25, 48%. And Tennessee was 8 of 13 from three-point range, and all of those shots taken by Chaz Lanier. 4 for 4 at the line. A&M 13 of 29, 44% from the floor, 4 of 15 at three-point range, and 2 of 3 at the stripe. Individually, for Tennessee, Milicic had 5. Chaz Lanier with 22. 3 for Ziegler. Also got those 2 late fouls. 4 points for Gainey, 2 for Dubar. For Texas A&M, Solomon Washington with 2. Anderson Garcia with 10 points. 2 3-pointers mixed in there. Henry Coleman with 2. 6 for Phelps, 4 for Taylor. Taylor only had 1 field goal in the first half, 1 for 7. Wiltshire had 3, 2 for Payne, and 3 for Carter for the Aggies total of 32. At halftime, it is Tennessee over Texas A&M 36-32. We'll continue with more in a moment. This is Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network.
Hey y'all, it's Hannah, and it's February here at Quality Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. That means big savings all February long. Buy an outdoor HVAC unit and get the indoor unit free. Replace a toilet or faucet and get one free. 93-year it's free for sewer mainline opening and a camera inspection. Free whole home disinfectant with duct cleaning. A free annual quality service plan membership with purchase or renewal. Call 865-224-3819 to book now. Hurry, offer ends March 1st.
You'll be happy as can be when you call Quality.
The forward starts here, then sets a pick at the top of the meat department. Now move baseline to the produce section and look for the man cutting straight through the checkout lane.
Hey, Coach Barnes, do you carry that whiteboard with you everywhere?
Hey, whether we're at the Food City Center or here at our local Food City, success happens when quality ingredients and great preparation come together. Food City, official supermarket of the Vols.
107.7 WIVK.
The Frog Station.
Halftime in College Station, Tennessee leads A&M 36-32. Back at the Big Orange scoreboard, I'm Bobby Rader. Outside of the SEC, 9 ranked teams playing today in the top 25, and both of the early games are at the half. Number 25, Louisville, playing at home, leading Florida State 45-31, looking for a sweep of that regular season series. And number 11, Wisconsin, at home against Oregon, leading 38-26 at the half. 2 weeks remaining in the regular season. The battle for seeds in the SEC tournament is a tight one with only 5 games left in league play. Second half on the way with Bob Kessling and Steve Hamer at the half. Tennessee 36, A&M 32. As you listen to Tennessee basketball on the Vol Network.
No matter where you are, you're never too far from real comfort and real food. That's real good. With 13 locations across East Tennessee, Aubrey's Restaurants has been serving up your delicious favorites for over 30 years. If you're taking the family out for dinner, we'll have all the steak, seafood, and salad to satisfy everyone in your hungry crew. Just pop in and watch the game with us. Come on in. Aubrey's has an extensive wine selection, lots of TVs, and a full bar. Order online anytime at aubreysrestaurant.com.
For over 60 years, Stowers Machinery has had the privilege of being East Tennessee's Caterpillar dealer. We offer sales, rental, parts, and service support for Cat machines, generators, aerial lifts, and general construction equipment. We are committed to providing you with the support and reliability you need to continue to make this community the best place to work and live. Stop by one of our Knoxville locations on Old Rutledge Pike and Lexington Drive. Visit us online at StowersCat.com or give us a call at 865-355-0600 and see how we can help you with your next project.
107.7 WIVK.
Listen live at WIVK.com.
Tennessee, a 4-point lead at halftime, was set to start some things in the second half here in College Station with the Volunteers leading the Aggies 36-32. Bob Kessling, Steve Hamer back with you. Steve, Tennessee closed the last 10 minutes and really dominated Texas A&M, rallying from being down by 9 points. And now you just got to keep it going. And I would guess plan number one, keep feeding Chaz Lanier as long as he's this hot.
Wherever he's on the floor, you got to find number two. You got to make sure that you give him an offensive set. And I'm sure that Coach Barnes has gone over that, with the halftime adjustments, just making sure they run the sets for Chaz Lanier to get him open. Alex Schwartz, the Sports SID, sent us this message that with one more three-pointer, Chaz Lanier will be in a three-way tie for sixth place with a guy by the name of Dalton Connect with 93 three-pointers for the season.
Tennessee with the ball. Akpara gets it to Milicic, hands it to Lanier. Top of the key. Taylor's got him now. Lanier. Now they switch out. Garcia picks him up. Bayshak gets the handoff, brings it back out front, resets. Bayshak, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gives to Lanier. Lanier kicks it off down low. Going to the basket. Milicic lost the handle, knocked out of his hands, and it's out of bounds. It will be Tennessee's ball with 3.7 seconds on the shot clock.
Now you got to be cognizant here. Get a quick look. Don't pass up an open opportunity.
Ziegler to throw it in. Looks, gets it in the corner. Akpara back to Ziegler. He's double teamed, in trouble, and can't get a shot off. So they got the ball to Ziegler in the corner, but suddenly they were two Aggies right on top of him, and he couldn't get a shot off. And so A&M gets good defense on its first possession and gets the ball back. A&M will get the ball into Taylor. Very quiet in the first half. 2 points from the field. He was 1 for 7. Got 2 more points at the free throw stripe. Garcia on the dribble out front. Drives down low against Lanier. Fakes. Kicks it off down low. There's a shot put up. No good by Coleman as the ball was by Anderson given to Coleman coming down the lane, and he got fouled and will go to the line. Foul is on Akpar. That'll be his first. And that'll send Texas A&M to the line. They are last in the league in free throw shooting as they are only averaging 68% from the field. They make 16 a game, though, so they get there a bunch.
Well, they get there a bunch, and fortunately for Tennessee, they don't shoot it well. But you go back to that defensive look there. Garcia did exactly what was scouted. He's going to back you down, try to get up a look, and Tennessee didn't corral that.
Coleman hits the first one and the second. So A&M gets the first 2 points of the half, and they lead, trail now, 36-34 to Tennessee. Tennessee brings it across the line with Ziegler. Ziegler gets to Mayshak. They back off him. They'll let him shoot out there if he wants to. Mayshak between the circles. Gets the ball to Ziegler. Alley-oop pass goes to Akpar, and he slams with 2 hands.
Really good set there. Set that screen, that ghost screen did Felix Akpar, and he slipped it and got to the basket.
38-34. Good half-court set by Tennessee, and the Vols lead by 4. Washington Gives to Coleman. Now down low, pass goes to Phelps, drives baseline, missed the shot, ball tapped out. Ziegler comes up with it. 2-on-2 break. Meshack to the basket. Shot's blocked. Great block by Washington. Here come the Aggies the other way. Taylor, right to the rim, puts up a floater that bounces around and drops.
That wasn't the greatest look either from Wade Taylor, but if you're Jamal Meshack, again, you got to go stronger.
38-36, Tennessee by 2. Ziegler knifes to the lane, kicks to Lanier. He's open again. Missed that one. And the rebound goes to Phelps. Phelps then has the ball knocked away by Meshack. Tennessee gets it on the turnover. Ziegler, top of the key, pulls up, fires a three. Missed it. Akpara tips and can't control it. Washington comes out of there with it.
Well, you sure wish you could have knocked that one down. Change the momentum there if you're Tennessee.
Taylor gets the ball to Anderson. He drives right to the basket, has the ball knocked away. Washington picks it up, goes back, puts it off the glass, and scores.
Hustle baskets there from A&M are getting them right back in the basketball game.
Tied at 38. 17 and a half to go. Ziegler between the circles. He's got Washington on him. Ziegler looks, fires the ball. Milicic, open three, fires, rattles no. Phelps rebounds. Phelps has it for Texas A&M in front court. Now to Garcia. Pass goes down low. Washington kicks it off in the corner. There's a three on the way. That's going to bounce no good for Washington. And the rebound goes to Milicic. Tennessee with the ball. And we're tied up at 38. Ziegler drops it off to Meshack. Left side Lanier. Back on top to Meshack. Meshack surveys the situation. Still on the dribble. Right side Ziegler. Ziegler gets around Taylor. Can't score. And then his outlet pass to Milicic is deflected out of bounds. It will still be Tennessee ball with 8 seconds on the shot clock.
I've got the ball in my hands right here.
There we go. Nice play.
I made the assist right there.
Bounced all the way through the crowd, got over to Hamer.
Sometimes the ball just finds you, Bob.
38 all. Tennessee with the ball. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Ziegler spins in traffic, lost his balance, lost the ball. Washington comes out of there with it. Kicks to Taylor. Open three in transition, no good. On the rebound, Meshack.
Very fortunate Tennessee didn't give up a bucket there.
Tennessee in front court, 16 and a half to go in a tie game at 38. Lanier drops it off down low. Akpara kicks it off in the corner. Meshack's three is rattling, no good. Boy, that was a good look.
It did everything but fall.
Phelps comes to the basket, has his shot blocked out of bounds by Akpara, and it'll still be A&M ball. I'll tell you what, you better be strong. You're going to the basket in this game because there are no easy layups.
Well, this reminds you of a 1990-style basketball game. Just the physicality, the strength, the amount of force that you got to go to the basket with. One of the toughest games of the season. These two physical basketball teams.
Lanier goes out, and Gainey is back in for Tennessee. 16:06 to go in the game, and we are knotted up at 38 all. Taylor gets it inbounds to Payne in the corner. Milicic trying to muscle him up. Payne trying to bully his way to the basket. Spins, whistle, and a blocking foul on Milicic.
Well, you just saw that one coming. Igor stood his ground. He built the wall. And once he failed, you knew that was going to be a call to a block there.
Phillips is coming in, and it'll be Milicic taking a seat with that second foul. 16:01 to go. We're tied at 38. They mopped up a little water on the court. Inbounds pass. Garcia fakes, goes up, and missed the layup. Got fouled and will go to the line. They slipped that pass inside to Garcia, and he went up, drew a little head fake. 3 orange shirts went up. They came down on top of him, and so we'll shoot free throws at the Aggie end when we come back. Under 16 break. 15:59 to go in the game. We're tied here in College Station. Tennessee 38, Texas A&M 38.
Tennesseans are concerned about inflation, but did you know natural gas is still the most affordable way to heat your home, dry your clothes, and cook your food? There's something special about natural gas. Warmth, comfort, and economy. Plenty of hot water. Always reliable performance. That's why Tennessee is powered by natural gas. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. natural gas.
Whether you prefer the connections of a small classroom or energy of an SEC school, the University of Tennessee system has the campus for you. I'm Randy Boyd, president of the UT system, inviting you to explore our 5 unique campuses in Knoxville, Chattanooga, Pulaski, Martin, and Memphis. With scholarships like the UT Promise, nearly half of our students graduate debt-free, making a UT education attainable for every Tennessee family. Start your journey at findyourut.com. 5 campuses, 1 just for you.
This is Coach Rick Barnes. In basketball and life, you need a solid defense to protect what matters most. That's where Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee comes in. With a commitment to fast, personal service, and local agents who feel like family, Farm Bureau Insurance ensures you're never facing life challenges alone. Score peace of mind with Farm Bureau Insurance, the official insurance of the Vols. They're more than just an insurance company, they're your line of defense. Get a free quote at FBITN.com.
What's better than a Tennessee Vols game day? A Big Orange game day with Truly Hard Seltzer. From backyards to box seats, Truly Hard Seltzer's winning blend of refreshing flavor and endless variety will take your game to the next level. At only 100 calories and 22 different flavors, including fan favorites like wild berry and strawberry lemonade, there's something for everyone. No one is just one flavor. Live Truly. Find it near you at trulyhardseltzer.com. Truly Hard Seltzer Beverage Company, Boston, Mass. Please drink responsibly.
You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on the Vol Network.
And we thank you for listening today on the Vol Network, our 75th anniversary. We appreciate the great radio affiliates located in the Volunteer State and throughout the Southeast. In Bristol, WOPI, AM 1490. McMinnville, WAKI, AM 1230 and FM 92.1. And in Camden, WRJB, FM 95.9. Also, thanks to everyone listening around the world on SiriusXM, the Tennessee Athletics app, utsports.com, and the Varsity app. This Vol Network station salute is presented by Carriage Hill Insurance in Lenore City, your local auto owners agency. It is 38-38. Tennessee and Texas A&M, the Aggies getting ready to shoot some free throws. And again, this is just every point is contested in this game, Steve.
Yeah, and if you're, Tennessee, you're having a little bit of a drought right now, so it's becoming a little bit of a concern. You're almost 3 minutes in now since Tennessee's last field goal, and that was a slip screen there from Felix Akpar for the dunk. So you got to settle in, and it doesn't look like coming out of this timeout, Chaz Lanier is on the floor. So, okay, you look at who else is scoring in this basketball game. Igor, not in the game. He has 5 points. Felix Akpara, has just a couple of points. Zakai has 3. Jemai has 2. Gainey has 2. So where do you get your offense right now, Bob?
Addison Garcia goes to the line for Texas A&M. He's only averaging 4.8 points a game. He's got 10 points in this one, and now he's at the line. His first free throw on the way is good. So they're getting a bunch of added offense from Garcia, more known for his rebounding and his defense. But he's got 11 points today, and A&M has the lead. Garcia's second free throw on the way. That one is good also. 12 for Garcia, and the Aggies lead it 40-38. Ziegler across the line, his team down by 2. Tennessee spreads the floor. Katie runs the baseline. A&M's in a zone. Ziegler out front. Ziegler, free throw line, kicks it off to Meshack. Meshack gets it in the corner to Gainey. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gainey, top of the key. Gainey, step back. Long range 3 is bouncing, no good. Tip by Meshack is good.
Woo! What a tip by Jamal Meshack. Get in there and rebound, young man.
Jamal Meshack tips that one in, and we're tied at 40. Taylor across the line. Approaching 15 minutes to go in this one. Garcia gets it left block against Phillips. They crank it cross court as Carter gets it. Can't get a shot off. Gives to Phelps. He drives to the basket. Missed it. Rebound inside Payne. Fakes. Goes back up. He missed that one. Payne goes again. Payne fighting for it. Lost out of bounds. It will be Tennessee basketball. What an effort by Payne. He just couldn't get it to go. And finally knocks it out of bounds.
Well, Felix Akpar and Kate Phillips did an outstanding job of just walling up, going straight up. Tennessee, again, The scouting report is that Texas A&M is going to utilize the head and shoulders fake to get you in the air to get to the free throw line. Stay on the floor if you're Tennessee defensively.
Lanier comes back into the game, and Meshack will take a seat. Tied at 40. A&M going to zone again. Meshack comes, make that Ziegler comes across the line. Ziegler, top of the circle. Ziegler, give and go. Akpara catches, goes up, and the ball knocked away by Wiltshire. Akpara was gathering to slam it home, and Wiltshire took it right away.
The big men oftentimes, Bob, bring that ball low. You got to keep it high.
Phelps gives it off to Garcia. Left side, guarded by Lanier. Fires it back out. Phelps puts up a three, and he hits.
That may be one of the ugliest-looking jumpers you're ever going to see go in.
But it goes in, and it's 43-40. A&M gets the jumper from Phelps, his 9th point of the day. Ziegler calling out the signals. 14 minutes to go in the game. Tennessee down 3. Ziegler picks up his dribble, gives to Lanier. Lanier by the hash mark. Lanier looks up at the clock. They double team him. Now he fires to Gainey. 8 seconds. Gainey drives in traffic. Pulls up, fires 15 feet away. No good. And Wiltshire snatches the rebound away.
Too deep into the shot clock again.
Here's Wiltshire. Pulls up, fires in transition and missed it. Phelps goes high for the rebound. They kick it back out. Wiltshire kicks it off in the corner. Phelps fires a three. That rattles, no good. And Cade Phillips rebounds, and he gets fouled on a reach-in.
Great job by Cade Phillips. Tennessee, fortunate again, giving up an offensive rebound. The best time to take a three-pointer is off of an offensive rebound.
Foul is on Garcia. That will be his first. Garcia takes a seat. Tennessee dodged a couple of bullets there as A&M had open three-pointers and couldn't get them to fall. Tennessee with the ball, trailing 43-40 as Ziegler brings it up. Right side, Lanier's open, turns, fires a three, no good. He's missed 2 after not knocking down everything in the first half. He's missed 2 3-pointers here in the second. Ziegler takes the ball right away from Phelps. Ziegler drives to the basket. Now he brings it back out, waits for help. Now Ziegler turns, goes in the lane, puts up a shot. That's no good. Underneath, Akpara gets the rebound. Goes back up, missed a layup. Payne gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Akpara.
Oh, that's one of those that if you're Felix Akpara, you got to finish those. I know he had an opportunity, didn't know where he was underneath the basket. But at that size, man, you got to try to go up and flush that one if at all possible.
Tried to lay it up, and he was short, and then he fouls trying to get the rebound. A&M with the ball, leading by 3, 43-40. 13 minutes to go in the game. Phelps kicks it off to Wiltshire. Wiltshire drives against Gainey. Lost the ball. Gainey took it away from him. Right down the lane.
Second time this game that Gainey just took the ball away from someone.
Lanier drives baseline, spins, gets it out Ziegler. Top of the key from Ty, and he missed it, but he was fouled. As Chase Carter ran into him, he'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, definitely the right call there. Zakai Ziegler going up in his motion. Wasn't allowed a chance to come down in that same spot.
So Ziegler, one of the better free throw shooters in the SEC at 86% in conference play. He's got a chance to tie the game at the line. He's got 3 free throws coming up. Ziegler's first one is rattling no good. He'll have 2 more.
He really just needs to see one go through the basket right now. That is Zakai Ziegler.
Ziegler will try it again. Second one on the way. That's good. That's his 4th point today. Makes it a 2-point game. Ziegler's going to try it again. Phelps goes out of the game. And Wade Taylor comes back in for the Aggies. Ziegler again. 3rd free throw, good. He hits 2 out of 3. He's got 5 points on the day, and now the lead is just 1 for Texas A&M. 43-42. Taylor across the line. Taylor guarded by Gainey. Gets around him. Gets in the lane, shut off, kicks it out top of the key. Washington, a reluctant three-point shooter, missed it. Rebound banged around, and Phillips gets it, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Carter.
What a great box out from Cade Phillips. Just keeping his man on his back. Great box out. Leads to an A&M foul.
Tennessee's got the ball trailing 43-42, 12-19 to go. Ziegler across the big A&M logo in the middle of the floor here at Reed Arena. Gives to Phillips. Phillips hands it back to Ziegler, top of the key. Ziegler down to Lanier. Back to Ziegler, three-point range. Ziegler drives to the left hand in the lane. Bounce pass. Phillips slams it.
Good finish. Good find by Zakai Ziegler.
Good cut by Phillips along the baseline, and Tennessee takes the lead back 44-43. Here's a trap in midcourt. Taylor is able to come up with the ball. Kicks it off in the corner to Carter. He rattles the three-pointer, no good. Akpara gets the rebound. Tennessee will love to let these Aggies keep launching threes because they're not very good at it.
And they're going to keep doing it.
Ziegler drives under the basket. Flips it out to Phillips in the corner. Phillips to Lanier. Top of the key, Ziegler. Tennessee's got a one-point lead, 44-43. Ziegler dancing out front. Lost his balance, goes to the basket, throws it up, no good, and draws a foul. He'll go to the line. The foul is going to be on Solomon Washington. And Ziegler's going to go back to shoot two more free throws. Timeout. Under 12 break. 11:22 to go here in College Station. Tennessee has the lead over Texas A&M. 44-43. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee basketball on the Ball Network.
There's no doubt that East Tennessee is growing and expanding. And not just in Knoxville, but Oak Ridge and Sevier County too. NAI Cola RM Moore works with clients every day from all of these areas. From retail, office, and industrial sales and leasing to property management. NAI brings decades of market expertise in Oak Ridge and Sevier County to the table. Connect with East Tennessee's #1 commercial real estate firm, NAI. Call 865-531-6400 or go online at colamore.com.
It's basketball time in Tennessee. Union Place Bar and Grill off Chambliss Avenue in Bearden is the only place to be. 24 TVs, including a 160-inch video wall in the dining room, a game room with billiards, shuffleboard, darts, golden tee, buck hunter, and video poker, and a huge outdoor courtyard perfect for tailgating with beautiful scenery, a covered area, and live music every weekend. You can't lose, unless you don't show up. Union Place Bar and Grill off Chambliss Avenue. Follow them on Facebook for daily specials. Union Place Bar and Grill. This must be the place.
I'll always remember our family vacations in the beautiful Smoky Mountains. We'd rent a cabin, Dad would take us hiking, whitewater rafting, or horseback riding. I really enjoy making this tradition a part of my children's lives.
With over 2,000 cabins, campgrounds, and bed and breakfast to choose from, Visit My Smokies is the only site you need to plan your Smoky Mountain getaway. Visit mysmokies.com. Come home to the Smokies and make vacation memories that will last a lifetime.
Hey, East Tennessee, this is Dan and Shay on the flagship station for the Tennessee Volunteers, 107.7 WIVK.
Tennessee Athletics invites younger Vols to Kids Day Out. This new program will provide exclusive year-round access to select UT games and sporting events. To learn more about Kids Day Out, visit utsports.com. Presented by the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, celebrating 75 years as the orthopedic surgeons for Tennessee Athletics. Zakai Ziegler trying to take over this game a little bit. He's gone to the free throw line already a couple of times. Only 1 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 at the line. He's got 5 points. And Ziegler, I think, Steve, for Tennessee to win this game, is going to have to kind of take it over offensively, create a lot.
Well, and the good news for Tennessee is that, Zakai Ziegler got a lot of rest in the first half. He had the 2 fouls, and Coach Barnes elected to take him out and sit him for the rest of the half. So he's refreshed and ready to go. And he's got to have his fingerprints on this basketball game, whether that's getting fouled on a three-pointer or doing what he did just before the break, utilizing that niche of his to get to the basket, either score or get himself to the free throw line. Going to need more of that from Tennessee, from him.
A&M is out rebounding Tennessee 29-21, and A&M has 11 offensive boards. Tennessee with just 5. Only 2 players in the game in double figures. Chaz Lanier has 22, all in the first half, and Anderson Garcia has 12 points for the Aggies.
And you got an Aggie basketball team that has 1 of their last 10 and hasn't scored in 3 minutes. Tennessee has to take advantage of this because you know the Aggies are going to heat up just a little bit more.
A&M, not a great three-point shooting team at all. Is 5 of 22 at the line. Ziegler has 2 free throws, hits the first. And Tennessee's lead now is 2. Got 45-43. Second one for Ziegler is good. Got to knock down free throws in a game like this. Tennessee's lead is 3, 46-43. Full court pressure. Wiltshire gets it to Taylor, and he'll bring it across the line finally. Fires a pass to Garcia. Garcia, top of the key, gives it back to Taylor. Bounce back, Garcia goes to the basket, has the shot blocked. It goes in anyway. Phillips got a hand on it, and it went in anyway.
Are you kidding me? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Flipped it right up in the air, and it went through. 1-point game. Again, 46-45. Tennessee by 1. Under 11 minutes to go. Ziegler, top of the key, gives it left side. Lanier turns, fires a 3. Missed that one. Garcia swoops in to get a rebound. He's a rebounding machine.
He is, and you need Chaz to get one of those to go down.
Taylor in transition puts up a 3. That's no good. His cold shooting day continues. Taylor now just 2 for 10. Tennessee dodged the bullet there and still has the lead. Here's an alley-oop. Akpara catches, goes down with it, and goes back up with it, puts it up, no good, tip, no good. He stays with it, and finally, Akpara tips it in.
Yeah, and, he looked over at the bench and said, "Where's my foul?" And the coaches said, "Hey, don't complain. Get down the floor."
Here's Taylor. Fakes the three-pointer. Drives this time. A little floater down the lane is good.
Well, he thought better of it because he's scuffling so much from that three-point line, but that's his game.
48-47. Tennessee by 1. We're under 10 minutes to go in this one. Ziegler between the circles. Ziegler lobs it down low. Akpara catches, tips it, no good. Ball's still loose, and finally Taylor picks it up. Pass just a little bit off target.
It was off target, but you got to catch the ball first.
Taylor gets around Akpara. Goes to the basket, kicks it off in the corner. Wiltshire. His 3 rattles out. And now a foul is going to be called. It's going to be on Phillips boxing out against Coleman.
Well, it's a man's game underneath the basket. Virtually every possession, someone's going to hit the deck, and it's going to be you or your opponent.
Phillips picks up the foul. That's his second. 9:30 to go. 48-47 Tennessee. A&M looking to throw it in. Taylor looks, now a whistle. And Milicic is going to be called for a foul, pushing against Garcia on the inbounds.
Bob, you could literally make that call every single time down the floor. Every single time.
Inbounds pass goes to Garcia, but don't do it in front of an official who's standing right there. Garcia hands the ball back to Taylor. Taylor goes baseline, and a pushing foul on Milicic. That's his 4th. He pushed Taylor on the baseline. And that puts Tennessee over the limit. And now A&M is going to shoot the bonus the rest of the way. Good news is that for A&M, they're shooting free throws. The bad news is they're the worst free throw shooting team in the conference.
Well, if you're Tennessee, you hope that those averages continue to go in that direction.
Well, Taylor's not in that mode, though. He shoots 87%. His free throw is good. Taylor has 9 points. That ties the game. Knotted up at 48. Taylor, first team All-SEC. Second one gives them the lead. 10 points for Taylor. And the Aggies now lead at 49-48. Tennessee in front court with 9:15 to go in the game. Ziegler, top of the circle. Fires it right side to Gainey. Gainey out front to Lanier. A&M's in a 2-3 zone. Taylor. Now they break. They go man-to-man, and he's got Lanier. Pass goes to Ziegler, top of the key. Ziegler working on Washington. There's a reach-in foul.
Well, and that's the right play there. Right play, turn the corner, draw the foul. Make the officials call the foul on this end. Right play.
15 foul on Texas A&M, so not a shooting foul with 8:57 to go. Gainey will bring it inside front court, gives to Ziegler. A&M's going to go man-to-man on the inbounds. Ziegler, top of the key, works on Garcia. Fakes, kicks it off. There's Gainey. He's got an open look, and it bounces no good. Strong rebound for Garcia. Garcia hands it to Taylor. Taylor in front court, spinning away from Meshack. 8.5 minutes to go. Aggies lead by 1. Garcia gets it on the right side, working on Gainey. Fires it cross court to Hefner, now to Wilcher. Wilcher back to Hefner. Down low it goes to Coleman in the lane. Follow-away 10-footer is good. Tough shot.
Well, their big guys don't often get a chance, and when it goes inside, it's not going to come back out. Tennessee's got to respond right here.
51-48, the Aggies by 3. 8 minutes to go. Ziegler. Aggies are man-to-man. Hefner's got Ziegler. Pass in the corner intended for Gainey is knocked out of bounds by Garcia. And that'll take us into the final, the under 8 break. 7:58 to go, the under 8 break. And Texas A&M is leading Tennessee 51-48. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee Basketball on the Vol Network.
Hey friends, Gene Cougar Morse at Rusty Wallace Nissan, and you know what they say, when you love something, you'll do anything to make it yours. Well, guess what? This February, fall in love with a Rogue, a Kicks, a Sentra, or a Pathfinder, and drive home with a deal that'll make your heart skip a beat. And to make it even sweeter, every car comes with our no-charge 200,000-mile warranty because we believe love should last. So skip the flowers and the chocolates and come on over to Rusty Wallace Nissan, where love and deals are in the air. So shop in those Cupid's car deal socks at RustyWallaceNissan.com.
Hey y'all, it's Hannah, and it's February here at Quality Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. That means big savings all February long. Buy an outdoor HVAC unit and get the indoor unit free. Replace a toilet or faucet and get one free. 93 or it's free for sewer mainline opening and a camera inspection. Free whole home disinfectant with duct cleaning. A free annual quality service plan membership with purchase or renewal. Call 865-224-3819 to book now. Hurry, offer ends March 1st.
You'll be happy as can be when you call Quality.
I'll always remember our family vacations in the beautiful Smoky Mountains. We'd rent a cabin, Dad would take us hiking, whitewater rafting, or horseback riding. I really enjoy making this tradition a part of my children's lives.
With over 2,000 cabins, campgrounds, and bed and breakfast to choose from, Visit My Smokies is the only site you need to plan your Smoky Mountain getaway. Visit MySmokies.com. Come home to the Smokies and make vacation memories that will last.
The Frog Station.
107.7 WIVK.
Ball Shop on campus has everything you need to support the Big Orange. 15,000 square feet in the Student Union. The Ball Shop is stocked full of official sideline gear from Nike, along with great apparel from brands like Champion, Volunteer Traditions, New Era, and Lululemon. If you can't make it to campus, shop online at utvolshop.com. That's the Ball Shop, the official campus store of the University of Tennessee. 51-48. It is Texas A&M leading Tennessee by 3 points. Points in the paint, that's still where A&M is doing their damage. They've outscored Tennessee in the paint 24-14 so far in this game. The only player for Tennessee in double figures, Chaz Lanier. He has 22 points, but has not scored in the second half. Sakai Ziegler has 7, the next highest score for A&M. 14 points for Anderson Garcia and 10 points for Wade Taylor. So, Steve, you get down to this point in the game. Who is going to be that guy both ways that has to get hot for Tennessee to win? I would say Ziegler's got to provide leadership and get the ball to the scorers.
Well, Texas A&M only gives up 68 points a game. Tennessee gives up on average 64 points a game. So every possession going down the last 8 minutes is just monumental. You got to take care of the basketball. You got to get good looks. You can't turn it over. And Tennessee hadn't scored now again in 2 minutes. So that's in totality in the second half over 5 minutes of play that they haven't scored. And when you're 4 of 18, 22% in the second half, 0 of 8 from the three-point line, you got to get something going. You got to get to the basket, draw a foul, get something at the free throw line, but you better get yourself going pretty quickly because there's not too many possessions left in this basketball game.
A&M is 1 of 9 this half, shooting three-pointers. For the game, A&M shooting 39% from the floor, Tennessee 37%. Again, it just kind of tells you this was kind of what we expected. Just two really well-schooled, well-coached defensive teams.
And both teams know one another.
Yep.
Coach Williams, Coach Barnes, they're great friends.
Inbounds pass. Lanier gets it, turns, fires a long three and hits. Ties up the game.
And can you believe he was that wide open? A&M just fell asleep.
His first bucket this half. And we're tied up at 51. 25 points now for Chaz Lanier. Garcia on the dribble. They clear out. And Garcia's going one-on-one against Lanier. Good defense by Lanier. Kick goes to Hefner. Puts up a three. Long range, no good. There's an offensive rebound that's batted away. Garcia went and flying for it. Batted away from him. And Meshack comes out of there with it. Tennessee a chance to take the lead. Ziegler keeps his dribble alive. Now gets it back to Lanier. Lanier, top of the circle. Fires it to Ziegler. Ziegler lobs it cross court to Meshack. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Top of the key, Lanier. Head fake. Drives to the basket. Floater. Bounces. No good. Tip by Meshack. No good. Another tip goes in.
That's the second time Jamal Meshack is just having that stick-to-itiveness. Going after it repeatedly. Gets paid off.
Meshack tips it in to give Tennessee the lead. 53-51. Phelps kicks it off to Garcia. And Buzz Williams, not very happy, calls timeout. So a timeout comes with 6:45 remaining in the game with timeout. Our score is Tennessee 53, Texas A&M 51. Back in a moment. This is Tennessee Basketball on the Ball Network.
It's basketball time in Tennessee, and Tennessee Roofing Specialist loves to support the Vols and UT fans, so they would like to offer you a 10% discount during basketball season. Tennessee Roofing Specialist is your local roofing expert, specializing in new construction, remodeling, and commercial roofing, and committed to providing outstanding service at a price that won't break the bank. So if you're looking for an affordable, reliable roofing company, visit TennesseeRoofingSpecialist.com for your free estimate today. Tennessee Roofing Specialist, your roof, their reputation.
Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars. But Fleet Tire has the new Michelin Defender 2 tire that's designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. Say goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Visit Fleet Tire to find the right Michelin tire for whatever you drive. And get a premium tire with premium service at Fleet Tire. Exit 1B off 275 on East Woodland Avenue. Did you know that a lot of contractors are hiring people from out of town with no guarantee of their qualifications? Are you tired of going through temp services and getting unskilled labor? Keep jobs local and keep money in-state. Partner with Local 102 for all your mechanical job needs. Skilled labor that's always improving with state-of-the-art training. Let Local 102 be the job source for the best in plumbing, pipe fitting, welding, and HVAC. Visit ualocal102.org to learn more about Local 102. Your goals equal our goals.
Listen live at WIVK.com.
107.7 WIVK.
Back at the Big Orange Scoreboard, I'm Bobby Rader. The only other SEC game underway this hour. 3:45 left to go in the first half. In Norman, Oklahoma leads number 21 Mississippi State 27-25. Top 25. Louisville at home leads Florida State 61-51. 12 minutes remaining in the game. Wisconsin at home leading Oregon 64-58, 3:49 in the second. And West Virginia leading at Texas Tech 27-22, 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Bob?
Bobby, thanks. Jemai Meshack has 2 baskets in the game, both of those tap-ins. And this last one helped Tennessee get the lead back 53-51. As Meshack just does so many things for you. It's nice when he scores, but he still plays a consistent game defensively, and you know he's going to fight for every loose ball.
Well, Bob, you know what you're going to get from Meshack every single night. You know you're going to get that mentality of going strong, being tough-minded on both ends of the floor, refusing for his opponent to get the better of him, and that's just knowing the game, right? That's just carving out space, getting in there, tipping it. Sometimes, Bob, if you're a guard, if you're a forward getting into the paint, you're not necessarily tipping it to go in. You're just keeping the ball alive for one of your other teammates to get it. But he's been fortunate enough to get 2 of those tip-ins. That's been big time from Jemai Meshack.
Chaz Lanier was so electric in the first half with 22 points. Missed his first 4 shots from the field in the second half, but he made his 5th, and that was the three-pointer that tied it up at 51 all. And then Meshack was able to tip in that last offensive board and give Tennessee the lead by 2. But still a long way to go. 6:45 remaining. A&M will have it side front court. Washington looks to get it in and does to Anderson. The ball knocked away by Meshack out of bounds. It'll still be A&M ball. Again, there's Meshack contesting every single pass.
Yeah. I think it's Coach Barnes wanted a replay, them to take a second look at that.
But you can't review that. Top of the key, Anderson gets it. Anderson swings it off. Phelps pulls up, and Lanier ran into him. Got him up in the air on a head fake, and Phelps will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws.
Time and time again, the scouting report, time and time again, film studies, stay on the floor. A&M does a wonderful job of getting defenders in the air, and that's what they want to do.
You know, I was talking to Coach Barnes the other night on ball calls and asking him about this exact situation. And should a coach at this point have a chance to throw a challenge out there like they do in the NBA?
Well, especially, Tennessee has the benefit of having someone behind the bench that is watching this game.
Everybody does, though. They've got the whole game.
They've got everything in replay really quick, so they've got that advantage of saying, hey, that should be our ball. Let's just look at that again.
And now they're going to the monitor. I don't know whether they're saying if that was a three-point shot or whether he was not in the act of shooting when the contact came.
It'll be 2 shots.
All right, they're looking whether it's 3 or 2.
Yeah, his right foot is all over that three-point line, so that's the right call. That's when replay it's good for the game.
And it's nice that they do it so quickly. That's one of the complaints. The replays are great, but they just take too long. So Phelps will go to the line. Phelps, first free throw on the way is good. Phelps only a 69% free throw shooter. He's got 10 points in the game. This one could tie it up. Phelps, second free throw on the way is good.
Well, to their credit, they're one of the worst free throw shooting teams in the conference, but they've only missed one today.
Tied up. 6.5 to go. Ziegler in front court. Lanier weaves it out front, now gives to Gainey between the circles. Gainey drives, gets around Washington, goes to the basket and lays it in. Got right around him.
Yeah, Taylor didn't want to foul. He didn't want any piece of that, so Gainey did the right thing by laying it up and in.
Tennessee back in front by 2, 55-53. 6 minutes to go. Taylor knifes his way down the lane, and there's a reach-in foul. Going to be on Ziegler. That's his third.
And that puts Wade Taylor back at the line. Zakai Ziegler got beat off of that. Got the screen, got beat there just a little bit and reached in.
So that's the 9th foul on Tennessee. This will be a 1-and-1, but the rest of the way, A&M will shoot 2 free throws. Taylor at the line. Taylor's not had a great shooting day today. From the field, at the line, he hits that free throw. He's got 11. Taylor is 3 of 11 from the field. But this second free throw could tie the game up. Taylor spins it, flips it, hits it.
He's got a pure stroke, Bob.
He does. Ties it up at 55. 6 minutes to go. Ziegler gives to Lanier, top of the key. Lanier pulls up from three-point range and missed it short. Rebound goes to Phelps.
That one looked a little off coming off his fingertips.
I think he thought he was going to get fouled. Here's Phelps in the lane, kicks it back out to Garcia. Now right side, Taylor. Taylor working on Gainey. Taylor dribbles, backs up, lost the ball, got it back. Now he just pulls up and launches a bomb that's way short. Rebound Phelps, though. Phelps with 7 seconds. They didn't set the shot clock. Phelps puts it up and missed it, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Really outstanding defense, particularly from Jordan Gainey. in space, having to guard someone with the quickness and the agility of Wade Taylor, shutting him down and forcing that shot attempt.
That was not a very good possession by A&M and great defense by Tennessee. We approach 5 minutes to go. We're tied at 55. Here's Ziegler, knife into the basket. He's fouled, and the foul is going to be called on Phelps. And Ziegler's going to go to the line to shoot.
Well, Zakai Ziegler, again, he's got such that uncanny ability to turn the corner. Once he gets his hips past your hips, you're done. He's going to draw the foul more times than not.
Got 6 points. This is good. And Tennessee has the lead back. 56-55, and Ziegler tries another. Ziegler fires, makes it, rolls in. Tennessee leads 57-55. A&M with the ball. 5 minutes to go. Every possession now critical in this game. Taylor, double team, gives it up to Payne. Way away from the basket, gives to Phelps. His three on the way. Bouncing, no good. Rebound, Payne. Payne gets it back out to Phelps. Phelps at the free throw line, now takes it to the wing. 14 seconds on the A&M shot clock. Phelps drops it off down low to Payne against Okpora. Payne muscles his way to the basket. Turns, puts it up, and a reach-in foul. Foul's going to be on Okpara. They bailed him out.
And all you had to do, Bob, was just go straight up at that point. He was off balance. And if you just get your hands extended, that principle of verticality, it's not a foul.
Payne goes to the line. It's an adventure for him. He's been there a bunch, 118 times, but only makes 55%. Fires, but he makes that one. That's his third point of the game. Payne will try it again. This to tie. Second free throw. It's good. Look good on both of those. 57 all. 4.5 to go. Ziegler walks it up. Ziegler, top of the circle, finds a seam, gets down the lane, kicks it off in the corner to Lanier. They bring her back in front to Ziegler. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Ziegler with a left hand, spins, fires on the right side, Meshack. Top of the key, Lanier, and he hits another one.
Great ball reversal from Jamon Meshack. What a wonderful job of moving the ball quickly.
60-57, Tennessee with the lead. 28 points now for Chaz Lanier. Aggies have it with 4 minutes to go. Taylor, top of the key. Taylor drops it off to Payne. Muscles his way to the basket and lays it in. Good give and go that time.
Yeah, it's one of the best looking sets they've had all day. Tennessee just didn't defend it well.
60-59, Tennessee by 1. Under 4 to go. Ziegler, top of the circle. Keeps his dribble alive. Payne's on it. He's looking for the mismatch. Ziegler takes it in the lane, kicks it off. Gainey's got an open three, and he hits.
Good offense from Zakai Ziegler once again, poking and probing. Got a wide open three.
63-59. Here's Taylor putting up a three, and he's going to be fouled on the three-point shot. And when we come back, he'll shoot 3 free throws. Back-to-back bombs. One by Lanier, one by Gainey. 3-pointers, both, and Tennessee has a 4-point lead. Under 4 break, 3:24 to go with timeout our score. It's Tennessee 63, Texas A&M 59.
Hey, Vol Nation, it's Coach Rick Barnes. Each time I hear our fans singing Rocky Top, I'm reminded why it's great to be a Tennessee Volunteer. Out here, our blood runs orange and our passion for tradition runs deep. As the official pit stop of the Vols, Pilot is steeped in Tennessee tradition with a passion for the open road that stretches back more than half a century. That's why from I-40 to the Sweet 16, you can count on Pilot to make the journey unforgettable. See you out here.
Basketball games at Food City Center are an experience unlike any other. Just over the mountain in North Carolina, it's a destination that takes entertainment to a higher elevation. Treat yourself to an unforgettable getaway in Cherokee, North Carolina. Enjoy resort accommodations, celebrity chef restaurants, world-class golf, exciting shows, shopping, and so much more. Book your stay at visitcherokeenc.com and take in all the sights of the Great Smoky Mountains. Cherokee Resorts and Entertainment, official partner of the Tennessee Volunteers.
Need a little home makeover to get through the last few weeks of winter? Kohl's is having a big sale so you can give your home a reset. Plus, Kohl's Rewards members save an extra 15% on so much to refresh your space, like stylish decor, cozy pillows, convenient storage, and so much more. So hurry to Kohl's to snag your savings before the secret's out. Select styles. Kohl's Rewards 15% off coupon valid through March 2nd. Must be a Kohl's Rewards member. Exclusions apply. Visit a store or Kohl's.com for details.
It's Big Orange basketball time. And as the official healthcare provider of the Vols, the University of Tennessee Medical Center is proud to serve you, UT athletes, and Vol fans living in East Tennessee. Like the Vols, we recognize the power of leadership and teamwork to achieve the best results. That's wisdom for your life and wisdom where you live. Visit wisdomnearme.com to find a location near you.
You're listening to the home of the Vols on the radio, the Vol Network.
Chaz Lanier, 28 points in this game. He's helped shoot Tennessee to the lead, 63-59, though, with 3:24 to go. And now Texas A&M will go back to the free throw line. Steve, this game is taking twists and turns, isn't it?
You know, just when you think one team is maybe getting a little space, you get something like what just happened there, where a three-point shooter is fouled and you go to the line. So you had a 4-point lead with a chance to get a shutdown, stop there, and go to the other end and maybe score. But now they've got a chance to cut it all the way back to 1.
28 points, one off. Chaz Lanier's Tennessee high, his career high is 35 that he had at North Florida. Here's Taylor at the line. Taylor will have 3 free throws. First one, good.
Well, he's lived at the line this half.
Taylor will go again. 87% free throw shooter. Second is bouncing in, hit the front lip, and then drop through. That makes it 63-61, Tennessee. Taylor could cut it to 1. Taylor goes 3 for 3 as that one rolled around and drops. So A&M has cut it to 1 again. 63-62. Ziegler, top of the key, gives to Gainey. Gainey backs it out by midcourt. Gainey. Phelps switches out on him. Gainey pulls back, can't get a shot off, gives to Ziegler. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ziegler goes to the basket. The foul is going to be called on Washington as Ziegler drove to the basket, forced him to foul him. And now Ziegler will go to the line.
Well, it's what we've talked about time and time again. If you're Zakai Ziegler, look, shot clock's running down. Get yourself going to the basket, draw that contact, make the officials call that foul.
We'll show the replay on the big board here. Crowd didn't agree. Ziegler at the line, fires, hits. Tennessee a 2-point lead. Ziegler will try it again. Second one, good. Ziegler's got 10. Tennessee's lead is 65-62. 3 minutes exactly to go in the game. Taylor across the line, drives on Ziegler, gets to the basket, the ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Tennessee ball.
Wade Taylor just lost it.
Yeah,
he went up. He expected to get a foul, didn't get it, and he lost it.
Tennessee's got it on the turnover. Ziegler in front court has Washington on and gets into the lane, has the ball knocked away, but he gets it over to Gainey. Gainey throws it back out front to Meshack. 2.5 minutes to go. Tennessee leads by 3. Ziegler, top of the circle. Ziegler dancing against Phelps. Ziegler kicks it off. Gainey puts up a 3. It hits!
Big time shot from Jordan Gainey.
68-62. Gainey with 2 big threes down the stretch. Phelps working on Gainey behind the back dribble. Pulls up, fall away jumper is good. Tough shot.
Tough shot. That was really good defense from Jordan Gainey.
68-64. The 6-point lead was the biggest Tennessee's had all game. 68-62. 2 minutes to go. Ziegler. Gainey's hit 2 big three-pointers. Lanier's hit 1 big three-pointer, and Ziegler's hit all kinds of free throws. Ziegler has the ball knocked away, and they're going to call another foul. As Washington that time muscled up on Ziegler and picks up his third.
Well,
Ziegler does a great job selling these, too. I mean, he kind of lunges into these guys, and he's getting the calls. But a veteran player like Ziegler should get calls.
Well, if Taylor can do it on one end, Ziegler can do it on the other. You just really put yourself in a position. You had the mismatch. Coleman is not nearly as quick as the guy, so he tried to turn the corner, and Coleman was there.
Now they're trying to see if it's going to be 2 shots or a 1-and-1.
I think that's still going to be a 1-and-1. That's only the 18th foul on A&M.
So Texas A&M trying to figure out the 5 they want on the floor. And Ziegler's going to shoot.
The officials are effectively icing Zakai Ziegler. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff going on.
Ziegler will have a 1-and-1. Ziegler's first free throw is bouncing, no good. A&M gets it. Missed the front end of a 1-and-1. Phelps gives to Taylor. Boy, they've done a great job on him today. Taylor drives in traffic, pulls up, off the glass, good. They're going to wipe it off. As Payne went up and touched the ball on the rim, it was going in, and they're going to wipe off the basket. They're going to go back and look at it, and to make sure that he touched it, they're going to say that Payne touched it in the cylinder. While they look at it, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Produced by Learfield, this is the Vol Network.
Your station for the Vols.
Radio now. 107.7 WIVK FM, Knoxville.
A Cumulus Media station.
WIVK.
Bob Kessling, Steve Hamer. This is a good old-fashioned good one coming on today. 68-64 Tennessee. Taylor drove left side, put up the shot. It was going to bank in, and while it was kind of rattling around, it looked like Payne went up and touched it on the rim.
Well, looking at the monitor here from ESPN, it looks like he definitely got his palms, his fingertips on that basketball.
The call has been confirmed. It's basket interference. It'll be 2 shots, Texas A&M.
So wipe the basket off, and they'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
But, Bob, you go back to the other end. Tennessee had a chance to go up by 6 if Zakai Ziegler makes the front end of that 1-and-1 and makes the second one. And that puts an enormous amount of pressure on A&M. They're already struggling to score as it is without going to the free throw line. But as it was, he missed the front end, and now you go to the other end, they can score without, the clock running.
So Taylor at the line, 9 of 10 at the free throw stripe this afternoon. First free throw bounces off. Wow. So that's 3 points right there that Texas A&M has lost with the basket interference, and then Taylor missing that free throw.
And that ball stayed on the cylinder for an eternity.
Second free throw, good. 16 for Taylor. 68-65. Tennessee by 3. 1:37 remaining.
Well, and that gave Buzz Williams, A&M's coach, a chance to go defense for offense there, getting his better defensive unit into the game.
Tennessee has the ball and the lead. 90 seconds to go in the game. Tennessee's up by 3. Ziegler, top of the circle. Ziegler backs it out. He's got Anderson Garcia on him. Pass up front, Ziegler. Gives it to Lanier. Lanier drives against Washington. Pull up 15-footer. Banks up there, no good. Washington rebounds. A&M with the ball, down 3. 1:10 to go. And Buzz Williams going to take a timeout. So Texas A&M wants to set something up here, down by 3 with 1:09 remaining in this game. Texas A&M has been really good at home this year. They're 12-1, 5-1 in conference play. but they're on the ropes right now with Tennessee leading 68-65. If you're just joining us, A&M jumped out to a 6-0 lead to start the game. Tennessee fell behind by 9 in the first half, eventually rallied to take the lead on a Chaz Lanier three-pointer. Lanier was unbelievable in the first half with 22 points and 6 three-pointers. He has 8 for the game now. So then they went back and forth. Tennessee had its biggest lead of the first half at halftime, 36-32, leading by 4. Second half has just been back and forth, tied at 38, tied at 40, tied at 51 on another Lanier three-point shot, tied at 53, 55, 57. Tennessee seesawed out to its biggest lead of the day at 6 at 68-62, and the Aggies now trying to reel them back in. They're down by 3, but they got the ball. 1:08 to go. Phelps, top of the key, gives to Taylor. Turns, has his shot blocked. A three-pointer. Ziegler blocks the shot. And now a foul is going to be called on Phelps as he knocks down Jordan Gainey underneath. Zakai Ziegler comes from behind and blocks Taylor's three-point shot.
Well, you look at that out-of-bounds set, and you saw initially where Wade Taylor was on the floor. You knew they were going to set that double screen, and Zakai Ziegler did a great job of trailing that screen and got his hand on it.
You look at Taylor and Zakai, they're walking down the floor talking to each other.
Well, they're experienced.
Yeah.
They're battle-tested. They're warriors, man.
Yeah.
You know, these guys have respect for one another because they've been through the wars of this conference time in and time out.
Wilcher comes in, Washington out. Gainey hit a big three-pointer. In fact, has hit 2 big three-pointers down the stretch. Now goes to the line for big free throws. First one on the way. It's good. Tell you what, Gainey has been clutch in so many games for Tennessee this year.
That was never a doubt, Bob. Just looked really cool, calm, and collected there from the free throw line.
Gainey's got another one. Second one on the way. Good again. 14 points for Gainey, and Tennessee leads by 5. 70-65. Aggies get it in. Taylor running the front court. Goes to the basket, puts it up, and good off the glass. He's got 18. A&M didn't call timeout. Going after the ball. 70-67. And now Garcia wraps up Ziegler in back court and fouls him, and it'll send Ziegler to the line.
Well, it'll send Ziegler to the line for 2 shots now, not 1 and 1, so that's huge for Tennessee.
So Ziegler will have 2 shots. 51.6 seconds remaining. Ziegler, first one, never a doubt.
Well, Bob, you look at A&M, I don't think that they necessarily had to foul there. There's still plenty of time in this game. You just had to play that one out.
Well, especially not foul Ziegler. Second free throw is good. As clutch as he is, that's the last guy you want to put on the line.
Well, Tennessee's got to stay in front here. Stay in front.
72-67. A&M's got the ball. Down 5. Here's Phelps going to the basket. Lays it up with the left hand. Good. 72-69. And Tennessee calls timeout. Rick Barnes will burn a time with his team leading 72-69, 47 seconds remaining.
Definitely the right call there from Coach Barnes. In your head, once you reach that 1,003, almost to 1,004, you got to go ahead and call that timeout. You got them to use.
Hey, fans, at the conclusion of the game, we'll announce the Ball Network player of the game, proud to support Tennessee student athletes. Only a couple of home games left for both the Vols and the Lady Vols, but you can get tickets for basketball at allvols.com. Call the ticket office, also 1-800-332-VOLS, between 8:30 and 5 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Get your tickets to see the Big Orange at Food City Center, allvols.com. 72-69, 47.7 seconds remaining. This has got the feeling of an NCAA tournament game, doesn't it?
It really does. And the law of percentages really pans out. You know, Tennessee, again, they're giving up about 64 points a game. A&M's giving up about 68 points a game. And right now the game's 72-69. So right where were those percentages you would expect them to be.
Tennessee led by Chaz Lanier 28 points and a career high 8 3-point made. Meshack trying to get it inbounds, does to Ziegler. They don't foul him. 45 seconds to go. Tennessee leading by 3. Ziegler in front court. Ziegler still dribbles. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 35 seconds on the game clock. Ziegler just dribbles out front. Let the clock run. Top of the key. Ziegler drives around Garcia. Gets under the basket. In trouble. Beats help. Whistle. And Rick Barnes calls timeout with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Ziegler got in jail under the basket. Aggies had him surrounded. And they were able to burn a timeout. So Tennessee has 1 timeout remaining. And so do the Aggies.
Well, if there's one thing that's a positive out of this, Bob, is you're utilizing just about every second of that shot clock. Very fortunate since he's got timeouts to give. So you got to draw something up fairly quickly, get the shot off, and hopefully you can get it to go in. Hit the offensive glass as much as you can. Try to get, something going to the basket, draw a foul, get to the free throw line, whatever it takes. And then on the other end, you got to keep your man in front of you. You got to guard your yard. Don't let him get an easy opportunity to get downhill and get a basket.
Tennessee's up by 3 with 23 seconds to go. I'm sure Coach Barnes also discussed with the 3-point lead, do you foul at the other end? He doesn't usually like to do that. We'll see what happens here. Well, Tennessee could score with 5 seconds on the shot clock. That makes all the rest of that stuff moot. Gainey to throw it in under the basket. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tennessee leads 72-69. And now they're going to separate guys. They're getting a little grabbing underneath the basket. A&M's trying to protect the lob to the rim. Gainey throws it inbounds to Ziegler. Turns, fires a 3. Good!
What
Zakai Ziegler!
Wow, Zakai Ziegler!
Throws in a 3-pointer. Here's Taylor, puts up a 3. That's no good. Lanier rebounds, and they're going to foul him. Well, what a play drawn up by Coach Barnes and the staff as Zakai Ziegler drills that 3-point shot. And there's only 12.9 seconds remaining, and the Aggie fans in mass heading to the exits.
Well, Bob, it was an MMA cage fighter match within the interior in that paint. You thought the ball was going inside. Great set drawn up by Coach Barnes.
And now Chaz Lanier at the line. Shoots and hits the free throw. He was fouled. And that ties his season high at Tennessee, 29 points. You talk about execution. Coach Barnes talks about it all the time. You couldn't have executed that play any better. Lanier hits another one. Tennessee career high, 30 points in the game now. 77-69. Wiltshire a 3. It's going to bounce no good. Tennessee's going to rebound it. Gainey gets the rebound, and now they'll dribble out the clock to a Vol victory. What a battle it was today in College Station, but Tennessee hits big shots in the second half. The biggest by Ziegler.